Attention, stations on the network. Our broadcast will begin in 2 minutes from my mark. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, mark. That was your 2-minute time check, stations. Attention, stations on the network. Our broadcast will begin in 1 minute from my mark. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, mark. That was your 1-minute time check, stations.
On the Central Bank Tiger Network from Learfield, Mizzou basketball is on the air.
Ahead to Mitchell to the rack. He flushed it and Missouri goes up by 6.
Mizzou basketball is brought to you by Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy.
Left side of the lane to the rim for the flush. European stride around Harris for the two-handed jam.
This is the Shelter Insurance pregame show. Shelter Insurance for auto, home, and life insurance that fits just right. Find an agent at shelterinsurance.com.
Tonight inside of Mizzou Arena on Norm Stewart's court, it's the third ever meeting between Missouri and the Panthers of Prairie View A&M. Hi, everyone. I'm Mike Kelly. Chris Gervino is alongside Jeremy Washington running the show for us here above 106 at Mizzou Arena. Jerry Kelly, the veteran board operator from Learfield, kind enough to grace us with his presence and join our broadcast tonight. Tonight in matchup for Missouri against a team that's 2-2 on the season, coming off of a pair of games in which they absolutely got destroyed. Back on November the 12th, they lost at Oklahoma State 94-67 and then hammered by 43 at Wichita State back on November the 8th. So Chris Gervino, Missouri coming in 4-0, looking to move to 5-0 tonight.
And for the Tigers, you'll often hear it, but it really is true, especially with a game like tonight's, with the opponent like tonight's. It's all about the Tigers, right? All about themselves, continue to play ball the right way, get good, high percentage shots. Missouri's been very good from the field as a team, 5 players in double figures. An incredible second half against Minnesota when they outscored the Golden Gophers by 21 to win by 23. So keep it going, keep building and improving and molding this team together in non-conference play.
I'm going to ask you a question, but I'm going to take Mark Mitchell's name out of the equation. So you can't use Mark Mitchell. Who on this roster has impressed Chris Gervino the most?
Well, that's a good question, which I didn't know was coming. A few guys, which is good. I think Jaden Stone, Luke Northweather, right, in limited roles, albeit reserves. And as I said last game, for what it's worth, my opinion, I thought Jacob Cruz had his best game as a Tiger. 14 points, 8 rebounds, a career high here at Missouri. And he really got after it defensively. I thought he showed a want-to on that end of the court that, frankly, I hadn't seen to that level.
Tigers brought to you by Shelter Insurance, recently ranked highest in customer satisfaction among auto insurers in the Central Region. 7 in the last 8 years by J.D. Power. Shelter Insurance, we're your shield, we're your shelter. Speaking of Jacob Cruz, I had a chance to visit with him earlier today, and we'll hear from the senior from the state of Florida, coming up next on the Central Bank Tiger Network from Learfield.
Hey fans, I know you'd do anything for a win on game day and an ice-cold Bud Light. Because whether you're tailgating in the parking lot or parked on the couch, sitting on your lucky stool at the bar, or standing in the fan section all game long, the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light turns a win into a win-win. And there's nothing easier to enjoy than that. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
You could call it swagger. You could call it a vibe. You could call it confidence. You could call it cool. Or you could call it exactly as it is, Tiger Pride. Show your Mizzou spirit with the Tiger Checking Card, only from Central Bank. Sign up today at tigerchecking.com. Central Bank. Strong roots, endless possibilities. Member FDIC.
Today's game is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Insurance for motorcycles, boats, and RVs. For protection on the road and on the water. See how much you can save at 1-800-PROGRESSIVE and Progressive.com. This is Mizzou basketball from Learfield.
Dear weekend, Toyota trucks are raring to go. Gearing up for fall? Tundra is all in for hauling. Going off the beaten path? Tacoma says, let's ride. Both trucks pack sweet tech, posh cabins, and Toyota's legendary reliability, so you can make every weekend epic. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
See your local Toyota dealer today.
As the parent of an athlete, you've got to give them every advantage possible. And if your child wants to play at the highest level of their sport, they should be training with two people who played at the highest level of theirs. Introducing API Project Fitness and their sports performance program. Certified in training athletes from 5 to 18 plus. API Project Fitness teaches athletes to be more explosive, more mobile, and will teach your athlete how to excel both on and off the field. Find your fire. ProjectFitnessAPI.com.
Missouri and Prairie View tonight here at Mizzou Arena. I'm Mike Kelly, joined now by Tiger senior guard Jacob Cruz. What's the difference in your approach to the game right now as opposed to where it was a year ago?
I would say I definitely have a rhythm now. The way I shoot before a game, it's consistent. The way I eat before a game is consistent. I just have more consistency. I don't go in there, thinking it's just another game. I take every game now like, it's my last because, the season went by so fast last year, and at the end of it, I was able to recognize it. So I was like, coming into this year and being fortunate to have that JUCO ruling, I was like, I'm going to make sure every game is like my last.
Well, and let's put it into perspective, too. You had a lot going on a year ago, coming into a new setting from Tennessee Martin. New husband, new father, new location. It was a lot, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah. No, it was definitely a lot. I mean, it was a lot of life-changing moments that happened. And, I think, again, I never really got to settle in and really take it all in. I think everything just happened, so close to each other. I mean, my son was born in August. I mean, that ought to tell you how much. I mean, you were wondering what was going to happen in the last month, like, does he come soon? Does he not? And that was during summer basketball. And then when you have your kid, that your wife's recovering and everything, you got to have her back, but you're also having to have like team practices, team bonding, and it was just a lot going on. And obviously I never got to really take it all in. So this year I had a year under my belt with Coach Gates, knew what to expect, and was ready for it.
Fair to say Gates is unlike any coach you've ever played for?
It's not even close. I mean, he is the most you'd have the most questions about this guy, and he is just like so open but so secretive at the same time.
Keep playing well.
Absolutely, will do.
That's Jacob Cruz, and I'm Mike Kelly. Chris Gervino comes your way next on the Central Bank Tiger Network from Learfield.
Oh, hey, welcome to gift wrapping. Whoa, Zoe Saldana.
Hey, can you wrap these, please?
Wow, iPhone 17s. You splurged.
At T-Mobile, you can get 4 iPhone 17s on them. The new center stage front camera is amazing for group selfies. It's the perfect gift for everyone.
I'm the worst. I only got my mom a robe.
Well, it's better than socks.
So I have to trade in my old phone, right?
No, at T-Mobile, there's no trade-ins needed when you switch. Keep your old phone or give it as a gift.
Incredible.
In fact, wrap up my old phone, too, for my Aunt Rosa. Forget that. Aunt Liz will be jealous.
Sounds like my family. Drama.
Oh, I got it. I'll give it to my abuela. I'll take reindeer paper with, hey, where are you going?
To T-Mobile. The holidays are better at T-Mobile. Get 4 iPhone 17s on us. No trade-in needed when you switch. Plus 4 lines for just $25 a line.
With 24 monthly bill credits and 4 eligible port-ins on essentials for well-qualified customers. But pay plus taxes, fees, and $35 device connection charge. Credits end in balance due if you pay off early or cancel. Contact us. Finance agreement 256 gigabytes, $830 required. Visit T-Mobile.com.
Today's game is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Insurance for motorcycles, boats, and RVs. For protection on the road and on the water. See how much you can save at 1-800-PROGRESSIVE and Progressive.com. This is Mizzou basketball from Learfield.
Black and gold season never ends at the Tiger Team Store. Gear up for game day with the largest official selection of black and gold gear and gifts. From the latest Mizzou SEC gear to everything you need for your tailgate. The Tiger Team Store is your store for all things Mizzou. The Tiger Team Store has moved and is now located inside Mizzou Arena. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. with extended hours on game day or online at TigerTeamStore.com. It's always black and gold season at the Tiger Team Store.
It's game day, Tigers. When you fly from Columbia Regional Airport, you've already got the home court advantage. Skip the stress. Enjoy fast check-ins, short security lines, and nonstop flights on American and United Airlines. Whether it's the big tournament or your next getaway, COU makes every trip a winning play. Score your travel advantage at flycou.com. See you at COU, your home court in the sky.
It's Mizzou and Prairie View A&M tonight on the Tiger Network. Chris Trevino joined now by Byron Smith, the head coach of Prairie View A&M. Coach, welcome to Missouri. Looking forward to this game tonight. And just a little curious, early in the season, your thoughts on your ball club so far?
I got a pretty good ball club that we're playing hard right now, but obviously it's a gauntlet right now in Wichita State, Oklahoma State, and Mizzou tonight. So very tough schedule, but we got some really good athletes, got some guys that are playing hard, playing smart, playing together. So I like our team, but it'll be a tough task tonight, but we'll be up for it. Challenge.
You don't back down from anyone, Coach. I mean, you're road warriors with those previous stops in Wichita and Stillwater and here Columbia tonight, but I suppose it's all to make you better for your conference play, right?
It is. Obviously, you know, it sharpens the season. We have to work out some kinks. You got about 12 new guys, so obviously, you know, new group and try to get those guys to gel and play with some chemistry and some synergy. So these games definitely get you prepared for what you say coming up in January, which is the big part of our season.
Absolutely. When you study Missouri, what do you think of the Tigers? What do you expect here tonight?
Well, first and foremost, I think they have a class coach in Dennis Gates, and I've kind of followed him a lot. I don't really know him personally, but I've watched him as an assistant and as a head coach, Cleveland State, and obviously here. So they're very, very well coached. Got some very, very good athletes. I think they play the right way. They play smart, and they play a really, really good brand of basketball. So obviously got some size, and that's always the issue for us. They're big, and that'll be a tough task for us. But looking forward to a competitive game. Come in and work on some things that we need to get better at, and we'll just kind of see how things play out.
Yeah, you're probably not excited to hear it's their biggest team in school history, and they've played for a while with some tall teams, but these guys are the biggest.
Yeah, they are, and they've got length, and they play big. That's one thing to be big but not play big, but these guys are big, and they play big with their length, and so it'll be a very tough task, but we appreciate the opportunity, and we look forward to having a great game plan tonight and go out and compete to the best of our ability.
Coach, I appreciate your time very much. Thank you. Best of luck this season.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Stay with us, folks. Tigers and Panthers coming up on the Central Bank Tiger Network from Learfield.
Quirk Hard Seltzer is a proud partner of Mizzou Athletics. With a winning lineup of flavors including Breakout, Stars, Cherry Blossom and Lime, and Strawberry Lemon and Basil, Quirk packs a Tiger's Paw-sized punch of award-winning flavor made with real fruit juice. Crack a Quirk, Missouri's hard seltzer, when rooting on MIZ this season. 90 calories per 12-ounce serving, gluten-free. Quirk Hard Seltzer, crafted by Boulevard Brewing Company, born and brewed Missouri. Must be 21 plus. Please enjoy responsibly.
Tiger fans, do you like to gamble? Well, gambling's exactly what you're doing if you have your home or business electrical installation done by a contractor who's not qualified, trained, and insured. Don't take the chance. Be safe. Be certain. Use only IBEW contractors to do your electrical work. The stakes are just too high for anything else. You can depend on your hometown IBEW and IBEW contractors.
At MU Healthcare, believing anything is possible is how we treat every patient. It's how we find answers to medicine's most difficult questions, like uncovering new ways to help the body fight cancer, renewing hope for epilepsy patients, and stopping muscular dystrophy in its tracks. At MU Healthcare, we won't stop searching for answers, because when it comes to your health, we never settle. Neither should you.
Most people in radio commercials talk really fast. But we made this one for RV owners. Progressive knows they like the slower pace of RV life, like this commercial. And they know Progressive will protect their RV at a fair price with discounts. Now here comes the fast part. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Discounts not available in all states or situations.
On the Central Bank Tiger Network from Learfield.
Into the paint to the rim for the windmill. Tigers by 21.
Mizzou basketball is brought to you by Great Southern Bank. Understanding what really matters. Member FDIC. This is the Shelter Insurance pregame show.
Missouri hosting Prairie View A&M. I'm Mike Kelly. Time now for our scouting report brought to you by Bud Light. For that, we turn to Mizzou assistant coach Matt Klein. In what ways are the best ways for you to attack this team when you're on offense tonight?
Well, we want to get back to our number one pillar we talk about every game is our transition offense, and Minnesota did a really good job of kind of halting us in transition. I think we only had about 15 transition points. We want to get over 20, close to 30 transition points, so we want to get out, rebound. Our best offense is our defense, and just attack first and foremost in transition. If you are casual with the basketball, they will take advantage, won't they? Yeah, the past few years especially, they've been really good at scoring off of turnovers. So that's something that we've gotten better at over the last few games. Versus Minnesota, we had 9 turnovers, but to start the year, we had some trouble. So just continuing the trend of, we try to get 11 turnovers or less, so trying to make sure we take care of the ball. When you look at them offensively, what are the best ways to defend them? The best way to defend them, we want to make sure to, number one, keep them out of the paint and limit them to one shot. We're one of the top teams in the country right now in limiting 2-point field goals, and our rim defense has been really good, so we want to continue that. And then just limiting them to one shot, which will allow us to get to our transition offense. Go get a win. Thank you. Thanks, Mike. That's Matt Klein, and I'm Mike Kelly. Matt brought to you by Bud Light. Dennis Gates brought to you by the Laborers of Missouri. Comes your way next on the Central Bank Tiger Network from Learfield.
The Missouri Laborers Union and their contractors build our communities. Chances are your church, school, grocery store, or gas station was built by contractors using union laborers. They take great pride in their work and accomplishments and love to go by an old project and say, I built that. The men and women of the Missouri Laborers Union and their contractors, taking pride in building our communities. Go to buildunion.com for more information. That's buildunion.com.
Tiger fans, let's salute the real heroes, our military service members. Veterans United Home Loans is proud to honor them as the hero of the game. Know a veteran or active duty service member who deserves the spotlight? Nominate your hero today at veteransunited.com/hero. That's veteransunited.com/hero. Help us recognize those who've served with courage, dedication, and pride.
It's game time. As Mizzou Hoops action heats up, there's only one way to cool down. Shock Top Belgian White.
So grab your friends and a couple cold ones and toast to the thrill of college basketball. Shock Top Belgian White. Shock your world. This refreshing beer brings a burst of citrus to your glass, making it the perfect choice for cheering on the Mizzou Tigers. Whether you're courtside or couchside, Shock Top Belgian White is a slam dunk for all the nail-biting buzzer beaters and unforgettable alley-oops. Shock Top, official craft beer sponsor of the Missouri Tigers. Please enjoy responsibly. 21 plus, Shock Top Brewing Company, Portland, Oregon.
A friend is someone who knows where you came from. Someone who always shows up when you need them. Someone who's there for the good times and the challenging ones. With comprehensive insurance policies backed by award-winning customer service, Shelter Insurance is committed to being there when you need us most. To find your local agent, visit shelterinsurance.com. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Today's game is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Insurance for motorcycles, boats, and RVs. For protection on the road and on the water. See how much you can save at 1-800-PROGRESSIVE and Progressive.com. This is Mizzou basketball from Learfield.
Giving back to the community is a pillar for Mizzou Athletics and one that we're proud to emulate here at Brew Pub Lots of Matza Pizza. As a proud partner of Mizzou Athletics, Brew Pub is proud to announce our support of local heroes through our partnership with the Tunnel to Towers Foundation. With every purchase of the new Brew Pub Patriot Pizza, we're helping support veterans, first responders, law enforcement officers, and their families during difficult times. Look for the new Brew Pub Patriot Pizza today in your local grocery store and enjoy a great pizza for a greater cause.
It's time to get back into routine that focuses on you. Move better, feel better, simply live better at Wilson's Fitness. Escape reality in the indoor saltwater pool. Detox from the saunas or heat things up with our hot yoga. Wilson's is here to support you, motivate you, and help smash your goals with group fitness classes, personal coaching, and endless amenities. Move better, feel better, simply live better at Wilson's Fitness in Columbia. Visit them at wilsonsfitness.com.
Missouri and Prairie View. Tonight here at Mizzou Arena, I'm Mike Kelly. Get a chance to visit with Tigers head coach Dennis Gates, brought to you by the Laborers of Missouri. As you went back and looked at the Minnesota game, 51 points in the second half. What did you like about what your team did to put that team away?
Well, I love the way we executed defensively. We were able to get a couple more rebounds. We decided to defend, stay out of rotations, and we were able to get the ball up the court and execute on some offensive execution that we've been working on. There was a weird 8-point possession that I think stands out that may not happen again in NCAA, but it was a heck of a possession, and we was prepared to get a basket.
What is the difference in Jacob Cruz through 4 games this year as opposed to last year?
Well, he's a little older. I think when you go through the fire at least 1 year and now you get to plan a summer and now you have 2 summers under your belt and a season, it makes it easier for these guys to understand the culture because they're the returners.
Yeah. What do you see in Prairie View tonight in terms of their makeup and kind of tendencies?
Well, they are a chaotic, scrappy team that wants to push the pressure. Very handsy, very scrappy. They're going to go after loose balls. They're going to fight and claw. It's going to be a tough matchup for us, but I believe that our guys have what it takes to execute. We just got to be sure, take care of the basketball, limit our turnovers, and be able to block out and rebound.
How important are paint touches going to be each and every game for this team?
Well, I think that's one of our strengths. When you have a front line the way we have in terms of Mark Mitchell, Javon Porter, and Sean Phillips, you have size, so that ball has to get to the paint. In addition to that, you have Sebastian Mack, Ant Robinson, who can draw free throw attempts or draw fouls. They can get to that paint as well and distribute. That's what opens it up for a Luke Northweather, a Jaden Stone, and a Jacob Cruz to be able to knock down some shots in the outside.
Go get a win tonight.
Thanks, MIZ.
ZOU. That's Dennis Gates, and I'm Mike Kelly. The starting lineups are around the corner on the Central Bank Tiger Network from Learfield.
It's game time. As Mizzou Hoops action heats up, there's only one way to cool down. Shock Top Belgian White. So grab your friends and a couple cold ones and toast to the thrill of college basketball. Shock Top Belgian White. Shock your world. This refreshing beer brings a burst of citrus to your glass, making it the perfect choice for cheering on the Mizzou Tigers. Whether you're courtside or couchside, Shock Top Belgian White is a slam dunk for all the nail-biting buzzer beaters and unforgettable alley-oops. Shock Top, official craft beer sponsor of the Missouri Tigers. Please enjoy responsibly. 21 plus, Shock Top Brewing Company, Portland, Oregon.
From Stewart to Gates, Sunvold to Mitchell, Mizzou fans have always dreamed big. And at Multiply Credit Union, we're proud to keep that spirit alive. We're bringing fans across Tiger Nation better rates, real rewards, and accounts built to back their goals every step of the way. This isn't banking as usual, it's banking multiplied. Grow together, live fully, be more. Multiply Credit Union, the official credit union of Mizzou Athletics.
We have a simple formula at Shelter Insurance. Provide personalized coverage at great rates with local agents to help you choose the coverage you need. And if the unexpected happens, fulfill our promise to be there when you need us most. Find an agent near you at shelterinsurance.com. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Is your job just a job, and you want to work in a rewarding career? If the answer is yes, then start your journey today by becoming a union construction craft laborer. Why wait? Visit buildunion.com to learn more about becoming a union craft laborer and starting a rewarding career in the construction industry. Build a career, build a future, build a legacy. Buildunion.com for more information.
Today's game is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Insurance for motorcycles, boats, and RVs. For protection on the road and on the water. See how much you can save at 1-800-PROGRESSIVE and Progressive.com. This is Mizzou Basketball from Learfield.
It's time to get back into routine that focuses on you. Move better, feel better, simply live better at Wilson's Fitness. Escape reality in the indoor saltwater pool. Detox from the saunas or heat things up with our hot yoga. Wilson's is here to support you, motivate you, and help smash your goals with group fitness classes, personal coaching, and endless amenities. Move better, feel better, simply live better at Wilson's Fitness in Columbia. Visit them at wilsonsfitness.com.
Dear weekend, Toyota trucks are raring to go. Gearing up for fall? Tundra is all in for hauling. Going off the beaten path? Tacoma says, let's ride. Both trucks pack sweet tech, posh cabins, and Toyota's legendary reliability, so you can make every weekend epic. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
See your local Toyota dealer today.
Echoing from every corner of the Show Me State. It's time.
On the run, Mitchell for the flush, Missouri by 20.
For Tiger basketball.
Step back three, left wing on the way. Good. Splashed it in. It's 98-83 Missouri. To the left wing off the bounce from three. Bang! Number 4 goes down.
This is a special place.
Drive against Condon to the rim for the two-handed jam, and he got fouled. Cruz will drive to the right block. Hanging. He flushed it. Doing the shot clock deep three. Bang! Missouri has knocked off 3 top 5 teams in the same season.
Mizzou Basketball is brought to you by Central Bank. Show your swagger with a Tiger checking card from Central Bank. And by Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Now with the call of the game, here's Chris Gervino and the voice of the Tigers, Mike Kelly.
Third ever meeting between Missouri and Prairie View A&M. About ready to meet the starting lineups for both teams. Randy Molman is the PA announcer here at Mizzou Arena.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for Missouri Tigers basketball. Let's meet the starters, presented by Quality Ford Dealers. First, for the visitors from Prairie View A&M. Starting at guard, graduate number 2, Dante Horn. Graduate guard number 3, Tyrion Joseph. Graduate guard, number 12, Lance Williams. Senior forward, number 13, Corey Wells. And a graduate forward, number 25, Keyshawn Mason.
He is their tallest player at 6 feet 8 inches tall.
Coached by Byron Smith. And now the starters for your Missouri Tigers. A 6'3" junior guard from Tallahassee, Florida. Number 0, Anthony Robinson II. A 6'3" junior guard from Chicago, Illinois. Number 12, Sebastian Mack. A 6'11" senior forward from Columbia, Missouri. Number 14, Javon Porter. A 7-foot senior center from Dayton, Ohio. Number 15, Sean Phillips Jr. A 6'9" senior forward from Kansas City, Kansas. Number 25, Mark Mitchell. Your Winton family head coach, Dennis Gates.
Coach Gates in his 4th season, 59-46 at Missouri's 7th season as a head coach, 109-86. Tigers and the Panthers, 3rd ever meeting between the two. Last time they played back in 2008, Missouri on November the 15th won it 85-66. Tigers scored 51 points in the second half the last time out as they rolled by Minnesota by 23. 5 players in double figures. Mitchell led the way. Bench outscored Minnesota 41-14. One thing about this team for Prairie View, coaches talked about it quite a bit in the shoot-around today. They will play hard. They will be relentless on defense, and if you're casual with the basketball, they will take it away from you.
Yeah, it was interesting. It was a simple but strong and clear message to the team. They play hard. And some people say, boy, that's basic and not too deep, but I think it was to make the point that this team might be overmatched. It's certainly outsized. It might be road weary, but they have shown that they are going to fight, battle, and claw, and nothing will be given to Missouri.
Some of the defensive keys: defend with 5, contest everything, protect the paint, and over-communicate. Mason will jump center. Prairie View in the dark uniforms with gold trim. Missouri breaks its huddle, white uniforms, old gold and black trim. Sean Phillips at 7 feet, jumping against the 6'8" Mason. Missouri going right to left. The officials, KB Burdett, Matt Potter, and Jason Deering. I hope you enjoy it here on the Central Bank Tiger Network from Learfield. Small crowd on hand for this Monday night matchup inside of Mizzou Arena. Opening tip, Mack will bounce it to Robinson, right to left. Mizzou comes into the front court. Ant handling the ball just inside of half court. Throws it on the right side, taken by Mack. Now back to Robinson against the 2-1-2 zone. Robinson, tip of the logo, gets it back from Mack on the right wing. Towards the right side of the key. Left wing Porter. Open 3 for Javon. Pinball's out. Rebound tipped by Mitchell to the sideline, out of bounds, and it goes to Prairie View. Got to get him going, don't we?
I was just thinking and really getting ready to say, got to get him going, show some consistency. Been a little up and down, understandable his first few games.
Left side, handling the ball middle of the floor now. Williams has the ball behind a pick from Mason. Good show by Mark Mitchell. Brings it outside. Wells reverse it on the right side. Coming outside, Joseph gets left side of the lane with the dribble. High off the glass and in. Easy dribble penetration basket. 2-0 in favor of Prairie View. Mitchell against the 2-3. Robinson right side to Mack. Now left of the logo. Robinson left side Porter. Left elbow. Mack faces up with the dribble. Outside left wing Porter. One bounce. Deeper wing left. Mack a three for the lead. Missed it. Rebound pulled down by Prairie View. Joseph lost his footing. Fell out of bounds. Lost the ball. Missouri gets it back.
Unfortunate for Prairie View, he did just slip there along the baseline, defensive end of the floor, and Missouri gets a gift, another possession here.
Robinson will inbound baseline right, 2-0 Prairie View. Just underway with 18:55 to play. Right wing Porter, top of the key for Mitchell. Jab step, Mitchell, right wing now for Porter. Left-hand dribble, fanning towards the middle of the floor. Free throw line, Mitchell to the left elbow. Bullies into the paint, loses the ball. Outside, Robinson takes it to the right elbow. Left side of the key, Porter another three. Made this, Missouri takes the 3-2 lead.
Yeah, similar spot as his first attempt, but better result. That was nothing but net. And again, he can be a weapon with that size, really stretching the floor.
Williams into the front court on the left side on a weave, bringing it outside. Horn leaves it for Joseph. Now back to Williams. Joseph bounces it. Mason, right side Wells, guarded by Porter. Drives, jump stop at the block, puts it up. Missed it. Rebound Phillips of Missouri. One thing you can see, Prairie View's watch tape. They know Missouri struggles on ball defensively against penetration. Left corner open is Porter. Ball fake, now another three. Knocked it down on cue. Javon Porter's got 6 and Missouri leads at 6-2.
Great use of that fake. Very patient. Had his feet set. Everything looked good with that shot.
Williams handling the ball left of the logo. Picks up the dribble, pivots, throws it on the left sidelines off the hands of Sebastian Mack. It stays with Prairie View. Pass intended for Joseph over on the left side. So they'll inbound just to the right of the Missouri bench. On the left sideline in the front court, trailing 6-2. Inbounds pass. Williams spinning, comes towards the free throw line. 14-footer off the bounce. Missed it. Rebound Phillips above the rim to grab it. Robinson brings it right to left. Tigers in the midst of a 6-0 run. Robinson probes behind Phillips. Left wing Porter. In the paint, Mitchell. Catch on the left side of the lane. Right wing Mack. Drives into the paint. Jump stop. Splits two defenders. Flips it up. Missed it. Rebound Mason. Outlet to Joseph, who brings it into the front court to the left wing. Deeper wing left. Horn has it. Right-hand drive. Comes into the paint. Cut off. Wells kicks it outside. Top of the key for Williams. Williams fans towards the left wing. Sends it right side for Horn, and a foul, offensive foul against Prairie View.
Foul was called on Prairie View, number 25, Keyshawn Mason.
Mason with the foul, trying to jockey down low.
First team foul.
Yeah, off the ball, their big guy. Mason at 6'8", as you mentioned, the tallest kid on their roster, a little too physical.
Robinson right to left in the front court. Handling the ball, 17 minutes to play. Phillips top of the key, faces up high-low for Porter, catches left side of the basket, and gets fouled by Horn as he goes up.
Foul called on Prairie View, number 2, Dante Horn, his second personal. Storage Mart will donate $10.
So Javon Porter, who has a season high of 8 points, has got 6 already as he steps to the foul line with a chance to match his season high. Makes the first, and Missouri takes the 7-2 lead.
Much as we've seen in the past this young season, Missouri emphasizing paint touches, getting that ball inside certainly makes sense against this outmatched opponent.
No points and no rebounds in 10:43 against Minnesota. 8 points to begin things tonight for Javon Porter with 16:48 to play. Left side Mason pivots, throws it on the left sideline, taken by Horn, brings it outside. Or Williams takes it outside. Crossover, gets into the paint, does Horn, missed it. Rebound pulled down by Mitchell of Missouri. Into the front court. Mack to the trailer Robinson. Ball fake. Dribbles with the left hand. Free throw line jumper. Misses. Rebound pulled down by Phillips. Phillips, one strong bounce to the middle. Had it taken away by Wells. Wells in front of Robinson. Gets right side of the lane. Scoops it up and in and got fouled.
Good work by Corey Wells defensively. Big Sean Phillips, a 7-footer, brought the ball low. Wells made the steal, took it to the other end, scored, and drew the foul. Gets himself to the line.
So Corey Wells to the foul line, 6'7", 200-pound graduate student, transferred from Utah Valley out of Murphy, Texas. 75% from the free throw line, through the first 4 games. 8-4 is the Missouri lead, pending the outcome of this free throw. Made it. Tigers brought to you by Bud Light, a proud sponsor of Mizzou Athletics. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. A little 2-2-1, three-quarter court pressure. Robinson takes the inbounds, right side of the court, working against Joseph. Comes into the front court on the logo, down to the right side, handling the ball between the circles. Towards the right sideline, behind a Porter pick to the top of the key, floated. Good catch. Phillips tips it to Mitchell, left side of the basket, lays it in.
Unselfish Sean Phillips there could have gone up himself, but saw Mark Mitchell with an even better look from point-blank range.
10-5 in favor of Mizzou. Next dead ball in the under-16 timeout. On the logo to the right side, Williams bounces top of the key. Wells, jab step, now a 3 over Mitchell. Missed it, rebound pulled down by Phillips of Missouri. Tigers leading by 5. Into the front court, Robinson, right wing for Mitchell. Right baseline, driving to the right elbow. No look pass. Mack inside for Phillips. Brings the ball down, gets tied up. Jump ball, alternating possession. Gives it to Prairie View, but first the under-16 timeout. Missouri leads by 5 on the Central Bank Tiger Network from Learfield.
At Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, we are proud to be chosen by our neighbors and recognized by Forbes as one of America's best insurance companies. Awarded for the dependable coverage we've been providing for generations, including 75 years of life insurance to protect Missouri families. Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance. We've got Missouri covered.
I am Josh Snoddy of Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance. See the difference when you shop local. Call me at 660-882-5345.
Truman says M-I-Z. This is Mizzou basketball from Learfield.
The home for Tiger Talk Coaches shows is Harpo's Bar and Grill in downtown Columbia. Join us every Tuesday night at 7 for the inside scoop on all things Mizzou football. Hear from the voice of the Tigers, Mike Kelly, along with head coach Eli Drinkwitz. Plus, you'll get insight from other Mizzou coaches and players each week. Come early, grab your spot, and enjoy great food and drink specials during the show. That's Tiger Talk. Tuesdays at 7, only at Harpo's Bar and Grill.
Flu season is here. Get your flu shot today at your local Hy-Vee pharmacy. It's easy, convenient, and no appointment is necessary. Plus, when you get your flu shot at Hy-Vee, earn a 20-cent fuel saver. That's right, a 20-cent fuel saver. Get your flu shot when it's convenient for you. Schedule online or just stop by your Hy-Vee pharmacy. No appointment necessary. Help your family stay healthy. Get your flu shot and get a 20-cent fuel saver only at Hy-Vee. See store for details. Some restrictions apply.
An early 10-5 lead for Missouri with 15:29 to play in the first half here in Mizzou Arena. Central Bank is your hometown bank. It's the only place for Tiger checking. Open it today, www.tigerchecking.com.
Tigers out to the early 10-5 lead. 8 of those points courtesy of Javon Porter, who's made a pair of three-point shots and canned both his free throws. Both teams 2 turnovers. Missouri is both courtesy of Sean Phillips, the big guy who brought the ball low each time and had it tied up or taken away.
First State Community Bank believes in bigger goals and bigger impact. That's why they bring you Threes for a Cause. For every three-pointer made by Mizzou, they make a donation to the Boys and Girls Club to support kids in our local communities. First State Community Bank, where your financial goals and community support take center stage. Prairie View with the ball. Williams skipping from left to right into the front court, right of the logo, guarded by Robinson. Comes towards the right wing. Top of the key, Wells drives towards the left side, cut off by Porter. Pivots outside, Mason, left side of the key. Ball fake, now drives. European stride in the paint, hanging, missed it badly. Rebound, Mack. Mack contested, then got the board. Throw it ahead to Phillips, running off his hands and out of bounds.
Well, Phillips is a mobile big man, but that's still hard play for him to catch in stride out on the left wing. Mack did a nice job, as you mentioned, defensively, Mike, to start that sequence, coming over and helping out, bodying up the shooter, but his outlet pass just a little too long and a bit too tough for Phillips.
On a weave, Horn takes it on the right side. Dribbles towards the wing, hands it outside. Williams takes it, now dribbles towards the logo. Picks up the dribble, sends it on the left side. Joseph has it. Looking inside. Throws it outside. Now on the wing. Wells outside, left side of the key. Horn handling the ball. Fans towards the right side. Shot clock at 2. Forces a shot. Leans in. Missed it off the rim. Rebound fought for. Kicked towards the top of the key. Diving in. Missouri can't get it. Not diving in. Porter does. Leaves it for Mack. 2-on-1 break. Mack threw it away as Horn slipped into the passing lane. Pass intended for Mitchell. Left to right runs Prairie View. Wells with a slam over Robinson. And it's a 10-7 Missouri lead.
Yeah, Robinson's a good defender, but kind of in no man's land there, defending a 2-on-1 fast break.
Robinson gets into the paint, jams it, and a foul called against Prairie View. Foul called against
number 34,
Ryan Bolton.
That's his first
6'10 junior.
Foul.
Well, Robinson, for his defensive ability, showed some offensive skill there with a pretty move to get around the defender to the basket, the emphatic finish, and now a free throw as well.
14:04 to play. Stone in for Missouri. Luke Northweather in. Sean Phillips and Sebastian Mack to the Missouri bench. Here's the free throw from Ant. It's good. Completes the three-point play, and Mizzou goes up by 6. Williams on the right side behind a pick from Wells. Picked up to the dribble. Now gets it to Wells inside the arc on the right baseline. Tries to drive. Cut off by Porter at the right block. Leans in. Skip pass in the corner. Joseph dribbles to the left wing with the left hand. Right wing and knocks down a 3. Cuts the lead to 3 on the jumper from Joseph. Robinson behind a Porter pick. 2 defenders, sends it right side Northweather, back to Robinson, left of the logo. Horns look, takes it to the right side, facing up with the dribble, 10 on the shot clock, free throw line, 17-footer on the way, missed it, rebound snatched by Horn, who comes right sideline, fouled by Jaden Stone as he tried to come up the right sideline.
Yeah, Jaden not in great defending position there, kind of a clumsy effort as he got there too late, committed the foul. Coming in from the side.
So Prairie View down 3 as Cruz gets ready to come in for Missouri. Will inbound on the right sideline here in the front court. Horn to inbound, Stone to guard the ball. Porter sits down as Cruz comes in. Williams tip of the logo, left side of the key, taken by Wells, brings it right side. Horn curls it to the left side of the key. Crossover against Cruz, right wing Wells, jab step, left hand dribble to the free throw line, jumps up, throws it right side Horn, jab step, drives baseline, mishandles the ball, double teamed at the right block, turns it left right elbow. Bolton sends it top of the key for Wells, shot clock at 5. Wells cut off, tried to bounce it, knocked away, picked up by Robinson of Missouri. Robinson on the right side, Cruz on the left. Robinson, European stride, bullies it up and in as he just got his body into Wells and laid it off the glass. Driving Horn against Northweather off the inbounds. Missed it. Rebound tipped by Mitchell off of Bolton. Picked up by Cruz of Missouri. Jaden Stone comes into the front court. Right wing Mitchell to the trailer. Cruz, catch and shoot 3. Missed it. Rebound pulled down by Bolton. Hands to Wells. Outlet to Williams. Left to right comes Prairie View, trailing by 5 with 12:19 to play in the half. Horn on the right sideline. Outside right of the logo. Joseph, a quick jumper off the bounces and out. Air ball out of bounds back to Missouri with 12:08 to play in the first half.
Joseph, in this day and age of well-traveled players, this is school number 5. Austin Peay, Radford, Southern, Texas San Antonio, and now Prairie View A&M. He had 16 against Oklahoma State, but wasn't close with that attempt.
And as an employer, if somebody would step in front of you that's been to 5 different schools in 5 years, I'm not sure you'd hire him. Just saying. What do you learn? Stone on the left side. Throws it outside. Barrett in for Missouri. Right wing Cruz. Left hand drive. Gets into the paint. Slashing, hanging. Missed it off the glass. Rebound Bolton. Pushing is Williams from left to right along the logo. Flip it to trailer Wells on the right wing. Skip pass left wing. Driving baseline is Bryant to the rim. Missed it. Joseph outside after the pass. Missed it. Rebound Wells. Tipped ahead by Jaden Stone into the front court. Runs it down. Stone on the right side to Mitchell, cutting down the paint, who slams it home.
Mark Mitchell, such a smart player, came right down the middle of the floor, filled that lane.
Left of the logo, handling the ball. Williams behind a pick from Bolton to the right side. Driving is Bryant to the right elbow. Tripped and fouled with 11-12 to play to take us to the under 12 timeout. Missouri by 7 against Prairie View on the Central Bank Tiger Network from Learfield.
You could call it swagger. You could call it a vibe. You could call it confidence. You could call it cool. Or you could call it exactly as it is, Tiger Pride. Show your Mizzou spirit with a Tiger checking card, only from Central Bank. Sign up today at tigerchecking.com. Central Bank, strong roots, endless possibilities. Member FDIC.
Hey fans, I know you'd do anything for a win on game day and an ice-cold Bud Light. Because whether you're tailgating in the parking lot or parked on the couch, sitting on your lucky stool at the bar, or standing in the fan section all game long, the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light turns a win into a win-win. And there's nothing easier to enjoy than that. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
For comprehensive coverage of college basketball, tune to Sirius XM College Sports Radio Channel 84 in the car and on the Sirius XM app.
For the win! Got it! Let's go!
Sirius XM is the home of your favorite team and conference, including live games, plus interviews and analysis.
He's got it!
So cheer along with the Sirius XM app and listen to your favorite team anywhere. Get a free trial at SiriusXM.com/College Sports Radio 2025.
Less than 6 minutes to play in Athens. Georgia leading Florida A&M 78-52. Here Missouri with a 17-10 lead with 11-12 to play in the first half against Prairie View. Mizzou Athletics would like to thank its premier partners of the Diamond Club, MU Healthcare, Shelter Insurance, Multiply Credit Union.
Before that last timeout, Marcel Bryant of Prairie View A&M was the victim of the Missouri foul, and we have a local angle. He is the brother of Marcus Bryant, the former Missouri offensive lineman, now in the NFL with the New England Patriots, who share the best record in the league at 9-2 with the Denver Broncos. And Marcel at 6'7" is big, Mike, but he's not quite as big as Marcus. It was unbelievably large, looked the part, played the part at that left tackle spot for Missouri after transferring to the Tigers from SMU, and Marcel from Austin, Texas. So there is a local connection in this game with Bryant out there, and he's on the court after this timeout still.
Tigers with Mitchell, Barrett, Northweather, Cruz, and Jaden Stone. Inbound at baseline right. Williams brings it outside, caught by Bryant. Bryant to the right side, gets to the right block, just throws it over his shoulder badly as he was losing his balance. Stone with it for Missouri. To Mitchell on the right side, gets to the wing, into the paint, left-handed, left it short, an air ball. Pulled down by Prairie View. Throw it ahead to Bryant, right baseline, Joseph, left-hand drive, jumps up at the block, hanging, missed it, rebound Northweather. Outlet to Barrett. Right to left comes Missouri. 17-10, the Tiger lead. Stone, right side of the key from 3, buries it, and Mizzou leads by 10.
Yeah, Prairie View has to know he can shoot the 3, and he just did.
Joseph into the front court. Just inside a half court, Williams right of the logo, guarded by Barrett of Missouri. Brings Bryant outside, sends it right side, taken by Joseph. Now Bryant tip of the logo, reverse it left side for Wells. Wells holds it knee high. Williams takes it, spins away from Barrett. Right side, Joseph. Left-hand drive, gets into the paint, scoops it left side of the basket, off the glass and in.
Rather acrobatic play as he was leaning away from the basket, it seemed, when he shoveled up that ball with the left hand.
Again, no one stops the ball handler. Stone in the paint, Mitchell at the right block, head and shoulder fake, fouled by Bolton, who picks up his second. So 10:02 to play in the half, and Mark Mitchell heads to the free throw line. Tigers brought to you by Shelter Insurance, ranked highest in customer satisfaction among auto insurers in the Central Region, 7th in the last 8 years by J.D. Power. Shelter Insurance, we're your shield, we're your shelter. Mitchell, the lefty from Kansas City, makes the free throw. Phillips in, Northweather out. Porter getting ready to come in if Mitchell makes the second free throw. Rattles in the next. Porter comes in replacing Mark. Tigers with a 10-point lead.
Excuse me, Mike. Mark hits his 2 free throws. Missouri 5 for 5 at the line tonight. You think they can get there often as they continue to push that ball in.
Williams to the right side. Wells takes it right sideline, brings it outside, caught by Dunning. Dunning leaves it on the left side. Horn, right side, Williams. Back to Horn on the left side. Or Joseph penetrating, put it up at the left hand, missed it. Tapped out by Phillips, run down by Porter. Outlet to Stone. Into the front court on the right sideline. Stone towards the wing, handling the ball. Leaves it for Barrett, right of the logo. Behind a Porter pick to Javon at the free throw line. Gets right side of the lane. Pivots. Throws it baseline. Cruz. Nice cut. Reverse layup. Good.
A good move by Cruz from that left corner. And Porter saw him kind of behind his back. With his back to the basket. Delivered that pass.
Lead is 12 with 9:17 to play in the half. Bouncing on the baseline. Knocked away from Dunning by Porter. Prairie View will keep it. Byron Smith is in his 9th season at Prairie View. He's 131 and 181 as the head coach. Left baseline close to the end of the Missouri bench. Inbound stolen by Stone, who was guarding the ball. Just jumped up and snatched the weak pass. Stone comes into the front court. Leaves it for Barrett. Barrett, tip of the logo behind him. Phillips pick to the right side of the lane. Foul on the drive with 9:01 to play. Corey Wells picks up his first.
There was some defensive play by Stone at the other end. Very rarely do you see a defender catch the ball in the inbounds pass. You mentioned weak. It was just soft enough where he got up with both hands. Instead of deflecting it like often happens, able to grab it.
Right elbow off the inbounds pass. Porter high low to Phillips. Catches left side of the basket. Banks it home.
Well, 2 really nice assists from Javon Porter. Little high-low game both times.
Wells with the drive with the left hand into the paint. Ball knocked away. Comes free on the baseline. Last touch by Missouri. With 8:43 to play in the half. More homes and businesses are making the switch to Socket Fiber, the most reliable service and simple, transparent pricing. Call 1-800-SOCKET3 or visit socket.net. Right baseline inbounds to the left side of the key. Bryant right side for Wells, away from the arc. Right wing. Step back jumper from 17 from Dunning misses. Rebound for Cruz. Stone throws it ahead. Left side Barrett into the front court. To the trailer Stone, top of the key. Right baseline, open Porter. 3 on the way. Missed it. Rebound Phillips, right side of the basket. Lost the ball. Last touch by Prairie View. With 8:23 to play in the half. Mason returns, replacing Dunning for the Panthers. And also Horn comes back in, replacing Bryant.
Javon Porter, really a strong start. And as we mentioned at the outset, good to see, something you'd like to see from him here tonight against this team. 8 points, a rebound, couple of assists, very active and instrumental in Missouri's 14-point lead.
And again, played more than 10 minutes, almost 11 minutes against Minnesota and didn't have any points or any rebounds. It's too good for that to happen. On the inbounds, Missouri's Stone out of bounds as he caught it in the right corner. So the turnover against Missouri gives the ball back to Prairie View. Tigers now have turned it over 5 times. Mizzou in the midst of a 13-2 run, though, over the last 4:23.
Stone, very soft-spoken Australian, not happy with Joseph. Looked back at him, pointed, said something, shook his head. Not sure what it was about, but he heads back to play defense now.
Williams to the right side behind a Wells pick. Good show by Porter. Mason takes it left side of the key away from the arc. Now leaves it outside Horn. Bounce it right side Williams to the right wing. On a curl. Cut off is Joseph. Fans outside. Mason takes it left side of the key. Left wing. Williams has it. Shot clock at 10. Williams, good show by Phillips. Left corner, Mason. Skip pass on the right side, Joseph. Lefty with a 3. Missed it. Rebound, Phillips of Missouri. Right sideline, Robinson comes into the front court. Tigers lead by 14. Stone to the right of the logo behind a Phillips pick. Back to Robinson, left of the logo, away from the line. Robinson gets it to Porter, cutting Stone for the jam.
Great off the cut there from the far side. Stone to the basket.
To the left side, cut off is Williams. Brings it outside for Horn. Horn dribbles behind a Wells pick to the right wing. Now around Cruz to the baseline. Bounces it left side. Williams catch and shoot 3 from the wing. Missed it. Rebound Phillips. Missouri with the ball, leading by 16. Into the front court comes Cruz. Ahead for Porter. To Cruz. Wide open three. Left side. Good. Jacob with a Cruz missile, and Missouri leads 31-12.
Pretty weak defense. Prairie View leaving way too much room.
In transition, quick shot missed by Horn. Missouri has a chance to really blow it open now with 7:02 to play. Prairie View's coming down in transition and just casting shots. Driving is Porter, and he gets fouled on the drive by Wells with 6:55 to play.
Foul called on Florida.
Sean
A&M.
Phillips, 9 rebounds already in this first half to go with a pair of points, and Missouri leading 31-12.
His season high is 11 rebounds. We've reached the under 8 timeouts, 6:55 to play. Missouri leads at 31-12. On the Central Bank Tiger Network from Learfield.
At MU Healthcare, believing anything is possible is how we treat every patient. It's how we find answers to medicine's most difficult questions, like uncovering new ways to help the body fight cancer, renewing hope for epilepsy patients, and stopping muscular dystrophy in its tracks. At MU Healthcare, we won't stop searching for answers, because when it comes to your health, we never settle. Neither should you.
Today's game is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Insurance for motorcycles, boats, and RVs. For protection on the road and on the water. See how much you can save at 1-800-PROGRESSIVE and Progressive.com. This is Mizzou basketball from Learfield.
The Club at Old Hawthorne is a terrific golf course with amazing practice facilities, which is why the Mizzou golf teams play here. Here's what you might not know. The Club at Old Hawthorne is a community with a welcoming environment that's a perfect fit for an active lifestyle. Golf, tennis, pickleball, swimming, and a fitness center with classes all at one club. The Club at Old Hawthorne. Visit oldhawthorne.com to learn more or schedule a tour. I'm Mike Kelly, the voice of the Missouri Tigers. How much do I love Old Hawthorne? I live here.
As an SEC fan, you know what extra is about. You see it every time your team leaves everything they've got out on the field. That's what a Regions Greenprint planning session with your banker feels like. Extra support, extra belief in you, and strategies that bring you extra financial confidence. We believe extra changes everything. And at Regions, extra is our ordinary. Official bank of the SEC, member FDIC.
6 minutes and 55 seconds to play in the first half. Missouri 31, Prairie View 12. Coming up tomorrow night, join us at 7 o'clock at Harpo's in downtown Columbia. Staple in downtown since 1971. Our final football Tiger Talk of the season with head coach Elia Drinkwitz and a couple of players.
That is hard to believe. Final radio show for football this season, but it always flies by. Just 2 games left to go, and of course next week's game at Arkansas on the Saturday after Thanksgiving.
Thanks to the guys at Harpo's for being the hosts of the show. Javon Porter steps to the free throw line. He's got 8 points, matching his season high. Now 9, he has a new season high with 6:55 to play in the first half of this game. Makes the next. Javon with 10. Missouri leads by a count of 33-12. Right side, Horn sends it outside. Joseph swings it on the left side. Handling the ball. Fanning outside. Now throws it cross court. Thomas, right side of Horn. Picks up the dribble inside the arc on the right side. Right sideline, Wells guarded by Porter. Shot clock at 9. Tries to drive him. Off the bounce. Knocks it down from 17. Cuts the lead to 19. Is coming into the front court. Methodically is Robinson for Missouri. Tip of the logo behind a Phillips pick to the right wing. Pulls the dribble back. Now throws it outside. Mack top of the key. Left side Porter wide open 3. Missed it. Rebound pulled down by Mason. Outlet. Thomas coming left to right in the front court. Thomas driving to the left side. Jumps up, sends it outside. Driving. Joseph to the right block with the left hand. Scoops it up and in.
He's going to get his shots up, that's for sure. Again, 16 versus OSU, 9 of Prairie View's 16 here tonight.
Porter tried to send it in the right corner to Cruz. Deflected out of bounds by Horn. Missouri will inbound just to the left of the Prairie View bench in the front court on the right side is hustling to come into the game is Elijah Mitchell. Jaden Stone comes back for Missouri. Wells sits down for Prairie View. Jacob Cruz sits down for Mizzou. Right sideline, Robinson gets it into Mack. Gets it back to Robinson, brings it right to the logo, not tip of the logo. Behind him, Mitchell pick, curls it towards the left elbow. Outside Mitchell, ball fake. Dribbles, European stride, right side of the lane, lays it up and in.
A big long strides by Mark Mitchell made it look so simple. 8 points already.
One bounce got to the rim from the free throw line with that stride. Thomas outside, top of the key. Left side on the sideline, Mitchell has it. Mitchell cut off by Porter. Tries to drive, forces a shot off the glass, missed it badly. Rebound Robinson. Here comes Missouri running, 3-on-2 break. Robinson to the free throw line, into the paint between two defenders, puts it up and in. Wanted a foul as Missouri goes up 37-16.
You can hear him up here as we are above section 106. And one, didn't get it, but what a drive.
Joseph on the right side, cut off by Mitchell, between two defenders to the top of the key, cut off by Porter. Trying to break him down off the dribble, step back three, missed it. Rebound flying in, Stone. Stone, left side, Robinson walks into a three, knocks it down, and Missouri goes up by 24.
There's just no resistance from the visitors tonight. The Panthers are not showing a strong defensive willpower.
It's the fundraising season for Prairie View, and a Tripp is injured on the play. Horn.
Porter, that's his first.
Porter picks up the personal foul.
Javon, 10 points, 3 assists. Robinson up to 10 points, 2 assists, 8 points for Mitchell. Phillips with 2 points, 9 rebounds. Stat stuffer game, Michael.
Bounce it in. Williams takes it right of the logo. Dribbles towards the tip of the logo. Now left side. Wells back in. Throws it outside. Horn curls it towards the left baseline. Cut off by Robinson. Throws it outside. Wells. Shot clock at 6. Wells off the top of the key from the bounce. Missed it. Rebound Sebastian Mack. To Stone in transition to the left wing. Walk up opportunity almost. Sends it right side. Open three. Missing is Robinson. Saved by Mitchell. Just throws it up in the air as he had to avoid traffic from the cheerleaders down on the baseline. Ball goes back to Prairie View, down 24 with 4:01 to play here in the first half.
Large cheerleading squad in numbers down there. 2 full rows? I mean, that is a lot of people to avoid for Mark Mitchell. Jumped right over most of them, it seems.
2 rows of cheerleaders, then a row of seats behind them. Not a lot of space on the baseline.
Not anymore.
Bryant comes in. Joseph sits down. Tigers will go 2-3 zone. Next dead ball, the under 4 timeout. Into the front court on the right side. Handling the ball, Williams. Outside right sideline, Wells. Reverse it to Mason, left of the logo. Deeper on the left side, taken by Horn. Now Williams, tip of the logo. Back to Horn on the left side. Bounce to the left side of the lane. Wells, turnaround jumper, good over Sean Phillips.
Yeah, Sean a little bit late to come out off that defensive block, and he got it up over the big fella.
Mitchell to Robinson. Right wing Sebastian Mack for Missouri. One bounce, right block Phillips. Double team, holds it high, now throws it out. Free throw line Robinson. Scoop it outside Stone, 3-ball good.
That was better. Phillips held that ball up high, had the double team, but instead of bringing it down, losing again, kept the possession alive for a made basket.
Tigers by 25, 3:12 to play in the half. Williams left side, Horn. Horn looks inside, puts it on the deck, now reverse it right side, Williams. Back to Horn, left side of the key. Free throw line, Wells going up. Missed it. Rebound off of Mason, pulled down by Mitchell. Mark brings it into the front court for Missouri. Scoop it to Stone. Left-hand drive back to Mitchell. Right side, Robinson. Top of the key, Stone. Stone holds it high. Bounce it right side of the block for Phillips. Phillips looks for a cutter. Turns baseline. Now middle. Went up for the dunk. Had it knocked away. Picked up by Bryant, who comes left to right in the front court. In transition. European stride under the basket, sends it left side, Horn, outside Williams, top of the key jumper, good.
Better ball movement that time from Prairie View A&M. That's the way to move the ball, and Missouri has been doing that much of this night. They can get pretty much anything they want, the Tigers, on offense.
Mitchell beyond 3 on the left wing, kicks it outside to Robinson. Robinson on the logo, free throw line for Mitchell. High-low, gets it down low for Phillips, and he jams it between 2 defenders.
Yep, that high-low game is there all night against a shorter team. High post, passing to the player, down low on the block. It's worked again and again.
Left side, Horn, top of the key, Williams. Back to Horn on the left wing. Thought about pulling the trigger. Williams, back to Horn. Ball fake now drives to the elbow. Almost cut off on the baseline. Mason turns outside, throws it to Bryant. Bryant step back three from the right wing. Missed it. Rebound pulled down by Phillips. Missouri's got it, leading by 24. 1:46 to play in the half. To Mitchell in transition. To the right side of the lane. Almost tied up. Lost the ball. Picked up by Stone. No look pass. Phillips lays it up and in.
Sean, 6 points, 10 rebounds, and Missouri just completely having its way with his 26-point first-half lead.
1:29 to play in the half. Tip of the logo, Williams sliding to the left side. Handling the ball, good show by Mitchell. Sends it left side, Bryant trying to break down Mark Mitchell. Gets into the paint, tied up by Sebastian Mack to take us to the under 4 timeout, and then Bryant and Mack have a little extra pushes towards one another. Officials step in quickly to stop anything from unfolding. Timeout on the floor, 1:17 to play in the half. Missouri 47, Prairie View 21 on the Central Bank Tiger Network from Learfield.
Nate Bargatze.
Look, I say a lot of dumb stuff. I try to keep it in front of large groups. Seems to go better that way.
Big Dumb Eyes World Tour. Mizzou Arena, Saturday, February 21st.
When you say something dumb one-on-one, it's a lot for that person. I'll say it, then I can just feel that they feel the weight of my life on their shoulders.
Tickets and info at NateBargatze.com. Don't miss the Big Dumb Eyes World Tour. Nate Bargatze.
From Stewart to Gates, Sunvold to Mitchell, Mizzou fans have always dreamed big. And at Multiply Credit Union, we're proud to keep that spirit alive. We're bringing fans across Tiger Nation better rates, real rewards, and accounts built to back their goals every step of the way. This isn't banking as usual, it's banking multiplied. Grow together, live fully, be more. Multiply Credit Union, the official credit union of Mizzou Athletics.
Quirk Hard Seltzer is a proud partner of Mizzou Athletics. With a winning lineup of flavors including Breakout, Stars, Cherry Blossom, and Lime, and Strawberry, Lemon, and Basil, Quirk packs a Tiger's Paw-sized punch of award-winning flavor made with real fruit juice. Crack a Quirk, Missouri's hard seltzer, when rooting on MIZ this season. 90 calories per 12-ounce serving, gluten-free. Quirk Hard Seltzer, crafted by Boulevard Brewing Company, born and brewed Missouri. Must be 21 plus. Please enjoy responsibly.
1:17 to play in the first half. Missouri 47, Prairie View 21. Helping people of all ages develop skills to overcome physical, mental, and financial challenges across our great state of Missouri. The Center for Human Services, they'll bring you the halftime show with Chris coming up at the conclusion of this first half. Tigers lead by 26. They've made 6 of their last 8 from the field. Already Sean Phillips with 10 rebounds in the game.
Robinson 10 points, Mitchell and Stone 8 points apiece, Phillips 6 points to go with those 10 rebounds. So everybody joining in the fun. And a guy like Sebastian Mack right before the timeout gave up 4 inches in height to Bryant, but what a tough guy. I mean, you need a gritty guy like that. Doesn't have to be the biggest, strongest guy on the team, but he just plays above his weight, so to speak, and got a bit of nastiness, and that's a compliment in basketball terms that he is going to stand up for himself and his teammates.
Alternating possession gives it to Missouri. Mack with Stone, Mitchell, T.O. Barrett, and Sean Phillips. Bolton back in, the 6'10 young player for Prairie View. Left side taken by Mitchell on the wing. Hands it outside Stone. Top of the key Phillips. Pivots, faces up. One bounce, hands it to Mack. Curls it. Alley-oop to Phillips. Missed the dunk. Rebound Bolton. In transition comes Joseph. Throw it ahead left side. Horn to the baseline. Cut off by Stone. Now top of the key. Williams casts a three that goes down. 47-24 with 49 seconds to play in the half. T.O. Barrett into the front court. Barrett around the defender, gets right side of the lane, hanging, puts it up and in. With 39 seconds to play in the half. Dennis Gates' team scored 51 in the second half against Minnesota last week. They've, next time out, put up 49 in the first half against Prairie View.
Yeah, picking up where they left off. I think a little less resistance from this opponent than the last. But nonetheless, Missouri is in rhythm offensively. T.O. Barrett, haven't seen much of him yet tonight, but he comes in and gets that basket to join in the fun. And Coach Gates sends Northweather here out for mostly defensive purposes, probably the last 39 seconds, Mike, with the ability to hit a three at the other end if the Tigers get that last possession.
Tigers are making 58% of their shots from the field, out-rebounding Prairie View by 12 at 23-11. The Panthers will have the ball. They opened with wins over Biblical Studies in Dallas, but then losses to Oklahoma State and Wichita State, and now down 25 here in the first half at Mizzou. Into the front court. Williams has it. Right side, Horn. Top of the key, Bolton on the tip of the logo. Left side now. Joseph has it. Right side of the key, taken by Williams. Curls around Barrett, hanging, throws it up right hand, missed it, got it back left side of the basket, bounces it outside. Here comes the three from Joseph that splashes in from deep on the left side. Timeout taken by Prairie View with 15.6 seconds to play as they cut the lead to 22.
Don't say these guys aren't coaching, huh? Coach Gates at one end, Coach Smith at the other. 25, now a 22-point game, setting their defenses up here in the final 39 seconds, but it's all for educational, easy for me to say, purposes here tonight, Mike. Or maybe they thought the first half was flying by too fast, so they had to just slow it down a wee bit.
Tennessee with a 10-5 lead over Rice at home tonight. Here it's 49-27. McBride Homes is the largest home builder in Missouri. Proud to be the title sponsor of the Bragging Rights game. Visit McBrideHomes.com to learn about their 40 communities across metropolitan St. Louis. Tigers will have the ball for the final possession in the first half with a chance to put up 51 in the first half or maybe 52. Little 2-1-2, full court pressure. Barrett in the backcourt is going to work against Joseph, handling the ball. Comes towards the left side, throws it right side in the front court for Mack. Shot 7 to play in the half. Mack drives, jump stop in the paint. Try to put it up, blocked, pulled down by Bolton. Bolton hands it to Williams, lofts it over the backboard, and it hits somebody behind the backboard in the top of the head. Tigers at the half lead 49-27 on the Central Bank Tiger Network from Learfield.
At Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, we are proud to be chosen by our neighbors and recognized by Forbes as one of America's best insurance companies. Awarded for the dependable coverage we've been providing for generations, including 75 years of life insurance to protect Missouri families. Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance. We've got Missouri covered.
Hi, I'm Nick Rector, and I'm proud to be part of this community. For all your insurance needs, call me at 573-449-5739.
Tiger fans, do you like to gamble? Well, gambling's exactly what you're doing if you have your home or business electrical installation done by a contractor who's not qualified, trained, and insured. Don't take the chance. Be safe. Be certain. Use only IBEW contractors to do your electrical work. The stakes are just too high for anything else. You can depend on your hometown IBEW and IBEW contractors.
M-I-Z. This is Mizzou basketball from Learfield.
As an SEC fan, you know what extra is about. You see it every time your team leaves everything they've got out on the field. That's what a Regions Greenprint planning session with your banker feels like. Extra support, extra belief in you, and strategies that bring you extra financial confidence. We believe extra changes everything. And at Regions, extra is our ordinary. Official bank of the SEC, member FDIC.
Game day isn't just about the score. It's about fueling up like a champ. At Champ's Chicken, we serve real chicken, fast, with bold flavor, big portions, and speed that gets you back in the action. Juicy tenders, crispy sandwiches, and flavor that crushes cravings. All served hot and ready right when you need it. Whether it's an early tip-off, a midday grind, or a late-night victory, Champ's Chicken fuels your day from the first bite to the final buzzer. Champ's Chicken, proud partner of Mizzou Athletics.
This is the Center for Human Services halftime show.
Anthony Robinson with 10, Javon Porter with 10, Sean Phillips with 10 rebounds, Missouri with 24 points in the paint. They lead Prairie View 49-27 at the half on the Central Bank Tiger Network from Learfield.
A message about safe driving from University of Missouri head basketball coach Dennis Gates.
Basketball requires everyone to be responsible teammates. Driving requires the same exact thing. Crashes can be avoided by practicing safe driving habits. Please leave all distractions aside. Once you're behind that wheel, that is your number one priority. Buckle up, phone down. Slow down, drive sober.
Brought to you by Save Mo Lives.
We have a simple formula at Shelter Insurance. Provide personalized coverage at great rates, with local agents to help you choose the coverage you need. And if the unexpected happens, fulfill our promise to be there when you need us most. For the third year in a row, Forbes recognized Shelter Insurance as one of the world's best insurance companies for auto insurance. Find an agent near you at shelterinsurance.com.
Today's game is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Insurance for motorcycles, boats, and RVs. For protection on the road and on the water. See how much you can save at 1-800-PROGRESSIVE and Progressive.com. This is Mizzou basketball from Learfield.
From Stewart to Gates, Sunvold to Mitchell, Mizzou fans have always dreamed big. And at Multiply Credit Union, we're proud to keep that spirit alive. We're bringing fans across Tiger Nation better rates, real rewards, and accounts built to back their goals every step of the way. This isn't banking as usual, it's banking multiplied. Grow together, live fully, be more. Multiply Credit Union, the official credit union of Mizzou Athletics.
At Mosier's, we're more than a grocery store. We're your neighbors, serving neighbors. Every cart is filled with trusted prices, local favorites, and quality food we'd be proud to serve at our own tables. From fresh produce to meats cut right here in store to everyday essentials that keep your family fueled, shopping at Mosier's means supporting local farms, local families, and the community we share. So when you cheer on the Tigers, know that Mosier's is always closer to home. Mosier's, proud partner of Mizzou Athletics.
This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of Learfield under the broadcasting rights granted by the University of Missouri. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the expressed written consent of the university and Learfield. Announcers are provided by Learfield and approved by the university.
Welcome back, everyone. Halftime at Mizzou Arena. Tigers 49, Prairie View A&M 27. Honor Boateng, the sophomore, back for another season with Mizzou. Been out with a minor injury the last few games, but is expected back soon, and he had a chance to catch up with our Matt Michaels.
In your experiences last year, what did you take away the most from that team that had such success, from your ability to have some success? What really stuck with you is something that you can build on going forward?
For us, I feel like our connectivity was great. That's what I feel like brought us very far along in our career. And, you know, just that big leap from the year before to that year was just that connectivity. I feel like we became a family, we grew closer. And I feel like that outside of the court, aspect really, helped us grow. And we've seen that, you know, come to life on the court.
Yeah, and nowadays it seems that those sorts of things change from year to year, right? How has it been adapting to some newcomers who were certainly bought into the program and bought in with Coach Gates, but still developing those relationships so you can have them ready to go when it's time to take it on the floor?
Yeah, that's a big change for me because, like, sometimes you get caught up in that team, like the last year's team is like, oh, this is never going to change. And you're like, reality hits at the end of the season, like, oh, now you got a whole new set of people to just learn about, which is no problem, though. It's definitely a learning experience just to get to know everybody all over again, know what they like to hear, like, know what they like to do, just connect with them on a personal level. But overall, I feel like this team is doing a great job with that, and that's been helping us in practice and even, it's going to help us in the season as well.
Did you get any downtime during the summer? What did you do for fun?
Yeah, I mean, I got a little bit of downtime, visited with my family. I actually went back to Ghana. That's where my family's from, so I went there for the first time. That was very fun and humbling experience. Got to see some family. It was just an overall great trip, too. So that was, like, I guess, my highlight of my summer.
In what ways was that trip to Ghana humbling for you?
Yeah, I'm just, like, seeing just where my parents and my family come from. Don't get me wrong, like, Ghana, the main city we're from is Accra. It's a very nice city. It's a big city. It's huge. But, it's just in that aspect when I watch them, it's like everybody's hustling because there's not that many jobs there. So it's like everybody's hustling, trying to find something to sell, some tasks to do. So it's like just taking that in and just being thankful for what I have here is just amazing.
Do you find yourself applying that perspective in your life, whether it's your basketball life or outside of that, after having that experience?
Yeah, most definitely. Like, it was definitely an eye-opening experience. I'm just trying to be, thankful for what I have, being humble with what I got, and, don't take anything for granted. That's just the biggest thing. Everybody can learn that lesson. So that's just how I'm applying it with what I've got today.
How do you see yourself kind of meshing with your teammates and fitting into this team? You got 17 times on the floor. You're a double-digit scorer already as a freshman. We know you didn't get to see the floor as much as you would want, but how do you feel things are working for you and fitting in with this group and being able to contribute this season?
Yeah, I feel like it's been a good just good overall, just transition from last year. I felt like I've been able to integrate myself in certain, certain roles, and I feel like I found my role on the team and what I need to do, what coach expects from me, and then what even my teammates expect from me as well.
How would you describe that role?
I guess just being an overall dog, just being that physical player that gets to the rim, as well as just being the physical guard on defense, and also just being a rebounding guard as well, because having more people crash the boards and just it can help open up the floor, create second chance points, and just also defensive stops. So that's just how I see my role at.
Matt, thank you very much. With Honor Boateng, the Tigers lead here at the half, 49-27 on the Central Bank Tiger Network from Learfield.
We believe banking should make your life greater. It starts with affordable options to meet today's needs and tomorrow's dreams. From smart account options that fit your style to flexible loans for what comes next. It means convenient ways to access and manage your money whenever you need it and wherever you're headed. Most of all, it takes great support. Someone you can count on for trusted guidance and to be there for you every step of the way. Great options, great convenience, great support. For life. Great Southern Bank. Understanding what really matters. Member FDIC.
The Missouri Laborers Union and their contractors build our communities. Chances are your church, school, grocery store, or gas station was built by contractors using union laborers. They take great pride in their work and accomplishments and love to go by an old project and say, I built that. The men and women of the Missouri Laborers Union and their contractors, taking pride in building our communities. Go to buildunion.com for more information. That's buildunion.com.
Today's game is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Insurance for motorcycles, boats, and RVs. For protection on the road and on the water. See how much you can save at 1-800-PROGRESSIVE and Progressive.com. This is Mizzou basketball from Learfield.
Flu season is here. Get your flu shot today at your local Hy-Vee pharmacy. It's easy, convenient, and no appointment is necessary. Plus, when you get your flu shot at Hy-Vee, earn a 20-cent fuel saver. That's right, a 20-cent fuel saver. Get your flu shot when it's convenient for you. Schedule online or just stop by your Hy-Vee pharmacy. No appointment necessary. Help your family stay healthy. Get your flu shot and get a 20-cent fuel saver only at Hy-Vee. See store for details. Some restrictions apply.
Black and gold season never ends at the Tiger Team Store. Gear up for game day with the largest official selection of black and gold gear and gifts. From the latest Mizzou SEC gear to everything you need for your tailgate, the Tiger Team Store is your store for all things Mizzou. The Tiger Team Store has moved and is now located inside Mizzou Arena. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. with extended hours on game day, or online at TigerTeamStore.com. It's always black and gold season at the Tiger Team Store.
This is the Center for Human Services Halftime Show.
Helping people of all ages develop skills to overcome physical, mental, and financial challenges across Missouri, Center for Human Services is your proud accessibility partner, providing sensory support at every home game this season. Together, we're creating a game day experience for everyone. Learn more at chsmo.org. Mizzou in command of Prairie View A&M here at halftime. 49-27 is the score. Our second half starts after this final break at halftime on the Central Bank Tiger Network from Learfield.
Tiger fans, let's salute the real heroes, our military service members. Veterans United Home Loans is proud to honor them as the hero of the game. Know a veteran or active duty service member who deserves the spotlight? Nominate your hero today at veteransunited.com/hero. That's veteransunited.com/hero. Help us recognize those who've served with courage, dedication, and pride.
Hey fans, I know you'd do anything for a win on game day and an ice-cold Bud Light. Because whether you're tailgating in the parking lot or parked on the couch, sitting on your lucky stool at the bar, or standing in the fan section all game long, the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light turns a win into a win-win. And there's nothing easier to enjoy than that. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Today's game is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Insurance for motorcycles, boats, and RVs. For protection on the road and on the water. See how much you can save at 1-800-PROGRESSIVE and Progressive.com. This is Mizzou basketball from Learfield.
From Stewart to Gates, Sunvold to Mitchell, Mizzou fans have always dreamed big. And at Multiply Credit Union, we're proud to keep that spirit alive. We're bringing fans across Tiger Nation better rates, real rewards, and accounts built to back their goals every step of the way. This isn't banking as usual, it's banking multiplied. Grow together, live fully, be more. Multiply Credit Union, the official credit union of Mizzou Athletics.
The Club at Old Hawthorne is a terrific golf course with amazing practice facilities, which is why the Mizzou golf teams play here. Here's what you might not know. The Club at Old Hawthorne is a community with a welcoming environment that's a perfect fit for an active lifestyle. Golf, tennis, pickleball, swimming, and a fitness center with classes all at one club. The Club at Old Hawthorne. Visit oldhawthorne.com to learn more or schedule a tour. I'm Mike Kelly, the voice of the Missouri Tigers. How much do I love Old Hawthorne? I live here.
Missouri leading by 22 as we are just about set for the second half. But first, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to Tiger Basketball. Oh, I'm sorry, Mike. I was going to give you a proper introduction for the second half.
I'm sorry.
Missouri leading 49-27 over Prairie View A&M. Now, my honor to properly reintroduce the guy who needs no introduction, but I'll do it anyway, the voice of the Tigers, Mike Kelly.
Thank you, Chris. Watching at halftime, a little Monday night game between two bad teams, Dallas and the Raiders. 5 wins between them. Wow.
What does Howard Richard thinks of his Cowboys?
Oh, says they're terrible. On the right side, Williams handling the ball. Bounces it outside, Wells, guarded by Porter, dribbles to the left side, flip it on a weave. Horn comes outside towards the logo, guarded by Mitchell. Left wing, Joseph, wide open three, rattles it in. Late close by Porter. Cuts the lead to 19 with 19:40 to play. Handling the ball, Mack flips it to Robinson. Comes to the right side, leaves it for Mitchell. Tip of the logo, Mack. Left side of the key, straddling the arc, Phillips. Flare cut to Mack on the right wing. Mack with 12 on the shot clock to Phillips on the slip. Into the paint. Loses the ball, gets it back, went up for the dunk, and got fouled by Bolton, who picks up his third. Howard said if his teams of the 80s would have played this team, they could have played 10 times, and Howard's teams would have won by 20 every time. Howard Richards, ladies and gentlemen. Cowboys, 3-5-1.
Yeah. And in fairness, those are pretty good Dallas teams, certainly compared to what they're offering now.
Well, and they had a great coach, right? Coach Landry.
A lot of talent.
And they actually had a great GM back in the day, Mr. Brandt. Who's the GM of these modern age Cowboys? Can't remember. Lead is 20. Phillips with an offensive, or Mitchell with an offensive rebound. Then the ball thrown away as Mitchell tried to get Mack on a little cut to the basket. Weaving his way. Williams outside Wells. Here comes the three off the backboard to the left side. Retrieved by Phillips. Robinson throws it ahead to Porter. Walk up three off the bounce off the back of the rim. Rebound pulled down by Williams of Prairie View. Right to left comes Prairie View. Handling the ball to the right side of the lane. Sends it left wing. Outside, Joseph to Horn. Three ball misses. Rebound Porter as he holds off a defender with one hand. In transition, Robinson lobs it in. Phillips turns, went up for the dunk, had it blocked by Bolton. It goes to Mitchell. Ball comes free. Mitchell on his back, gets it back. Flip it to Porter for the slam.
Three bodies on the floor as that basket was converted. They are letting them play, which is fine by me.
Tigers lead by 22. Williams to the right side. Guarded by Mitchell. Good show by Porter. Forces him towards half court. Bounce it to Wells. Toe raise three on the way. Missed it. Rebound on the weak side. Joseph brings it out to the three-point line. Don't be surprised if he casts it. Now drives baseline. Flip it off the glass. Missed it. Rebound out of bounds. Last touched by Prairie View.
Well, Sean Phillips has matched his Tiger career high with 11 rebounds. I'll make a not-so-bold prediction. He will break that easily, perhaps before the next time out, but they've just got nobody to come close to matching his size and tenacity inside Prairie View.
Career high is 14 for Mr. Phillips. Into the front court, Mack high step in, and he held off the defender, kind of hooked him, but they're going to call the foul on the defensive player for Prairie View.
A&M number 3, Tyrion Joseph. That's his first personal.
First on Tyrion Joseph.
Mack is an interesting player, even on offense. He'll dish out as much contact as he takes from the defender.
Left sideline, Mack takes it from Robinson towards the left wing, comes behind Phillips to the top of the key, gets right side of the lane, puts up a floater off the rim, jammed down by Sean Phillips to give Missouri a 24-point lead.
There's that Tiger rebound career high with number 12 on the putback.
Handling the ball, tip of the logo. Williams to the left side. Toe raised three off the bounce, missed it off the back of the rim. Tipped out of bounds by Phillips of Missouri.
Coach Gates will really be watching his guys closely this second half, making sure the effort is still strong across the board, both ends of the floor, play the game the right way with a big, big lead in hand.
Tigers with 5 points here in the second half, 17:28 to play. They lead at 54-30. Baseline right, inbound to Bryant, knocked away by Mack. Bryant gets it back, scoops it right baseline Wells. Wells will try to back down Mitchell with the left hand. Head and shoulder fake, now turns towards the baseline. Mark blocks it out of bounds. It stays with Prairie View. Shot clock at 8, 17-17 to play. Cruz in replacing Porter for Missouri. Baseline right. Joseph to inbound again. Throws it outside Williams. Williams cut off by Mack inside the arc. Tries to drive around him, gets to the right side of the lane, scoops it up under his arm and in. 54-32, 17 to play. Robinson, right block extended. Phillips turns middle, left-handed jump hook, rattles out, rebound Bryant. Outlet to Williams, throws it ahead, Wells in transition. Wells, right wing, caught by Horn. Drives Mitchell, comes under the basket, fouled by Mark with 16:46 to play.
Foul call on Missouri, number 25.
Mark, a little bit of a careless reach there on the baseline drive. Just kind of slapped down at the basketball, trying to impede his progress. Used his arm as opposed to getting that big body of his in front of the ball handler.
Williams inbound baseline right once again. Mitchell guarding the ball. Holds, looks. Still holding. Now throws it outside. Wells, a leaping grab in front of Robinson. Shot clock at 17. Right side, Bryant. Bryant cut off. Curling Williams to the free throw line. Left side of the lane, Wells faces up against Cruz. Puts up a jumper in. Corey Wells with a jumper over Jacob Cruz. The lead is 20 with 16 and a half to play. Robinson to the right side. Left-hand drive to the left elbow. Turns back middle. Baseline for Phillips for the chin-up dunk.
Sean, a double-double, 11 and 12.
Opened the season with a double-double at Howard. 16 and 11. Forcing a shot, missing it is Horn. Retrieves the right baseline. Toe-raise jumper over Cruz. Good. Very little resistance on the close by Jacob Cruz.
Yeah, that's where Missouri's got to be strong here, and all these players got to be on point because the coach will notice these things.
Mitchell drives right side, cut off at the baseline, turns middle, left wing Cruz. Driving towards the left baseline. Left elbow Phillips. Phillips, 10 on the shot clock. Outside for Mitchell at the top of the key. Gets to the right side of the lane. Puts up a 10-footer with the right hand. Missed it. Rebound Cruz. Right wing Robinson. 3 on the way. Missed it. Rebound pulled down by Wells. And then he's fouled. A reach against Sean Phillips. Takes us to the under 16 timeout. Missouri by 20, but sloppy early in the second half on the Central Bank Tiger Network from Learfield.
Hey fans, I know you'd do anything for a win on game day and an ice-cold Bud Light. Because whether you're tailgating in the parking lot or parked on the couch, sitting on your lucky stool at the bar, or standing in the fan section all game long, the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light turns a win into a win-win. And there's nothing easier to enjoy than that. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
We know the prep, the grit, the determination, even the pregame pep talks. We know what it takes to compete. Upping our game day in and day out for the best care. The latest treatment options and the strongest training programs to get and keep athletes at their best. MU Healthcare Sports Medicine. Because we're competitors too.
Today's game is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Insurance for motorcycles, boats, and RVs. For protection on the road and on the water. See how much you can save at 1-800-PROGRESSIVE and Progressive.com. This is Mizzou basketball from Learfield.
On the court, it's speed, precision, connection. Off the court, Brightspeed delivers the same. 100% fiber internet, award-winning speeds, always unlimited data. Stream the game, replay the highlights, video call with the crew. No data caps, no limits, just fiber that keeps up. Brightspeed Fiber Internet, proud partner of Mizzou Athletics. Learn more at brightspeed.com/lovefiber.
The Club at Old Hawthorne is a terrific golf course with amazing practice facilities, which is why the Mizzou golf teams play here. Here's what you might not know. The Club at Old Hawthorne is a community with a welcoming environment that's a perfect fit for an active lifestyle. Golf, tennis, pickleball, swimming, and a fitness center with classes all at one club. The Club at Old Hawthorne. Visit oldhawthorne.com to learn more or schedule a tour. I'm Mike Kelly, the voice of the Missouri Tigers. How much do I love Old Hawthorne? I live here.
Mizzou by 20 with 15:28 to play. The Food Bank proud to be the official charitable partner of Mizzou Athletics. Hunger knows no season. Visit scorgonshunger.org to learn how you can help feed Missouri. Tigers have been feeding Sean Phillips all night. Big man with a double-double. Out of the game now, replaced by Luke Northweather. Into the front court, Prairie View's Williams to the left side. Good show by Luke. Picked up by Robinson. Hands it on a weave. Horn comes outside. Falling down on the opposite side, Joseph. Horn drives, spinning in the paint. Right side, Bryant. His three on the way. Good. Cuts the lead to 17.
Getting some good looks, aren't they? The Panthers this second half against Missouri. The not so great defense by Missouri's got to change this half.
Robinson comes behind Mitchell to the left side on the wing. Now comes back outside top of the key behind Mark. Sends it left wing Northweather. Open three off the catch. Knocked it down, and Missouri back by 20.
Very quiet night thus far for Luke, but that was a good-looking shot from distance.
The right sideline, Williams has it. Missouri goes 2-3 zone. Bounce it to Corey Wells. Gets into the paint. Missed it from the block. Rebound Cruz. Outlet to Robinson. Throw it ahead. Northweather on the right wing. Drops it between his legs. Leave it for Cruz. Gets fouled on a reach by Tyrion Joseph, who picks up his second.
Number 3, Tyrion Joseph. That's his second.
Cruz has talked about how
13-5.
he feels so much more comfortable and confident this season. One thing for sure, he is attacking the glass. He is really trying to gather rebounds. Had those 8 the other night, and seems that has really energized him to do it again.
Bounce it in. Stone hands it to Robinson behind Northweather, top of the key. Off the bounce from the top of the key, missed it. Rebound Bryant saves it back in bounds. Run down in transition. Joseph into the front court. Flips it up left side of the basket, missed it. Rebound Robinson. Here comes Missouri. Robinson to the top of the key. Left wing Stone. Stone skip pass right corner, open Northweather. Wide open three. Missed this one. Ball deflected out of bounds. Last touch by Prairie View with 14 minutes to play. Missouri will inbound on the right sideline in the front court.
I think that was one of those situations where he was almost too wide open. I mean, Luke had so much time, almost too much time perhaps, to think about it. A little frustrated, slapped his hands together after he missed a shot in which he had as much time as he'll ever have again this season.
Gentile is now the apparel provider of the Mizzou Radio Network. Check out their new collection of apparel available at gentileapparel.com. Cruz inbound, just inside of half court on the right sideline. Floats it in. Robinson takes it right of the logo in the front court, guarded by Bryant, who takes a couple of pokes at the ball. Mitchell puts it on the deck, top of the key, right elbow, spins back free throw line. Left wing away from the arc for Robinson. Robinson almost had it taken away. Left wing Northweather in the paint for Mitchell. Hands to Stone, hanging, double clutched. Missed it, got it back, put it up and in left side of the basket.
Good persistence by Stone after good passing from Northweather and Mitchell.
Lead is 22 for Mizzou. Bryant, baseline off a deflection, caught by Joseph under the basket, bounces outside. Williams has it. Williams towards the top of the key, picks up the dribble, pivots right. Hands to Bolton, gets it back. Williams left side of the key, probing, bounces it, right block, inside for Bolton, put it up over Cruz, missed it, rebound Northweather. Missouri with the ball, leading 61-39. In transition, Mitchell left side. Drop it behind the back, gets into the paint, put it off the glass, and got fouled by Bolton, who picks up number 4.
Number 34, Ryan Bolton. That's his 4th team foul.
Sends Mark Mitchell to the free throw line. 8 points, 3 of 5 from the field, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, and 4 rebounds for Mark. In 23 minutes, the lefty makes the free throw. Phillips and Porter are going to come in first. Phillips replaces Northweather. 13:08 to play. Trying to extend the lead. Mark Mitchell does just that. Javon Porter replaces Mark.
Well,
the lead is 24.
Robinson, Porter, Phillips, Stone, Mitchell, all in double figures. 5 after 5 were in double figures last time out versus Minnesota.
Bryant leaves it behind him for Joseph. Reverses it on the right side. Dunning bounces it. Knocked away by Stone. Picked up by Porter. Here comes Missouri. Throw it ahead to Robinson, left wing. Robinson to the trailer Porter. To the left baseline. Jump stop at the block. Looks inside. Left elbow. Phillips puts it on the deck, and he's fouled by Dunning with a reach. Corey Dunning with the personal foul.
Corey Dunning. That's his first 15 foul.
6'9", 225-pound graduate student from Lafayette, Louisiana. Transferred from Louisiana Lafayette to Prairie View. Baseline left, Robinson floats it in. Left block extended, Porter now on the left wing. Puts it on the deck, hands to Cruz. Cruz back to Porter, middle of the floor. In the paint for Phillips. Turns right side, jump hook, misses. Rebound tipped up by Cruz, and he got fouled as it goes in. Jacob Cruz with an offensive rebound, little tip. 9-0 Missouri run, and to the free throw line, Jacob Cruz to complete the three-point play.
Well, they're again getting to the offensive glass. 5 rebounds now, 7 points for Cruz. He's playing aggressively and starting to show some consistency here on the glass, much more than the simple spot-up shooter it seemed he was just a year ago.
Cruz knocks down the free throw, 66-39 Mizzou, 12.5 to play. 2-2-1, three-quarter court pressure to slow down Prairie View. Into the front court, Williams on the left side, shadowed by Stone of Missouri. Sends it right of the logo, taken by Joseph. Back left of the logo for Williams. Back to Joseph, right side. Toe raised deep three, missed it. Rebound pulled down by Sean Phillips. 15th shot attempt by Joseph on that last possession. Stone, left wing open. Robinson, his three, missed it. Rebound Phillips on the baseline, lost it. But it's going to be whistled as Cruz was out of bounds as he had partial possession of the ball.
These guys are battling with each other because they know the rebounds are there to be had against this small Prairie View A&M team, and the rebound totals are mounting for Missouri.
Steal by Robinson with the press, left side of the basket, scoops it up and in, and Missouri extends the lead to 68-39. Robinson slow getting up behind the play. Line kind of going from side to side as he landed awkwardly. Just kind of rolling his way towards the Missouri bench now. Teammates come up and try to help him up. Gingerly putting a little bit of weight on the left leg. Tigers lead 68-39. Under 12 timeout arrives on the Central Bank Tiger Network from Learfield.
At Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, we are proud to be chosen by our neighbors and recognized by Forbes as one of America's best insurance companies. Awarded for the dependable coverage we've been providing for generations, including 75 years of life insurance to protect Missouri families. Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance. We've got Missouri covered.
This is Will Garrett with Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance. See the difference when you shop local. Call me at 573-514-8000.
It's game time. As Mizzou Hoops action heats up, there's only one way to cool down. Shock Top Belgian White. So grab your friends and a couple cold ones and toast to the thrill of college basketball. Shock Top Belgian White. Shock your world. This refreshing beer brings a burst of citrus to your glass, making it the perfect choice for cheering on the Mizzou Tigers. Whether you're courtside or couchside, Shock Top Belgian White is a slam dunk for all the nail-biting buzzer beaters and unforgettable alley-oops. Shock Top, official craft beer sponsor of the Missouri Tigers. Please enjoy responsibly. 21 plus, Shock Top Brewing Company, Portland, Oregon.
Is your job just a job, and you want to work in a rewarding career? If the answer is yes, then start your journey today by becoming a union construction craft laborer. Why wait? Visit buildunion.com to learn more about becoming a union craft laborer and starting a rewarding career in the construction industry. Build a career, build a future, build a legacy. Buildunion.com for more information.
Tigers by 29 with 11:48 to play. Against the Panthers of Prairie View, third ever meeting between the two. Missouri will host South Dakota coming up on Thursday. That game tips off at 7. Did you know that Kohl's has the gifts on their wish list and also yours, all in one place? From beauty favorites and cozy outfits to hosting must-haves and top toys. Find prices on presents for everyone at Kohl's and Kohl's.com. Mizzou Athletics would like to thank the premier partners of the Diamond Club, MU Healthcare, Shelter Insurance, and also Multiply Credit Union. Remember, you can listen to the SEC all season long on SiriusXM.
Tigers out-rebounding the Panthers 37-22. Mizzou 50% from the field, 25 of 50, and at the line, Mizzou 11 of 12. Prairie View just one free throw attempt, and the Panthers made it.
Williams has got the ball right of the logo. Middle of the floor, handling the ball to the right side, leaves it off the chest of Wells. Run down, tipped away by Porter in the backcourt. Now tries to tie him up. Does get him tied up. Alternating possession, keeps it with Missouri. Takes it with 11:35 to play, leading 68-39. Good hustle by Javon Porter.
Yeah.
Gets a high five from Dennis Gates and a handshake from Kyle Smith-Peters.
Teammates giving him some good-natured trouble. They're proud of him, happy for him. Good to see him kind of get out of that little bit of a funk he was in, really across the board, 12 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. Back home after years out west with Pepperdine and Loyola Marymount.
Bouncy inbounds into Porter, left side, just inside a half court. One bounce, hands to Barrett, who's into the game. T.O., the native of Oklahoma, comes out middle of the floor behind a staggered screen. Left side, Cruz trying to drive, gets inside the arc, floats it, caught by Phillips with one hand, and he's fouled on the entry by Corey Dunning, who picks up the personal.
Foul called on Prairie View A&M number 4, Corey Dunning. That's his second, 7th team foul.
So Sean Phillips will step to the free throw line. 11 points, 13 rebounds. And an interesting stroke from the foul line. Makes the free throw with the sideways spin.
With the cement mixer shot, but that one was a thing of beauty. Nothing but net.
Tigers lead by 30 with 11:18 to play. Next one from Sean Phillips. Dayton, Ohio native, misses this, tap by Cruz and over the back. Cruz called for a foul as Porter took some friendly fire in the action.
Foul was called on Missouri number 14, Javon Porter.
Yeah, Porter instead over the back.
Personal.
His second.
3rd team
So
foul.
he got poked in the eye. Mitchell back in. Porter heads to the bench. Northweather's going to come in as Phillips goes out as well.
A lot of minutes available in this ball game for Missouri down the stretch here with a 30-point lead and still more than 11 minutes to play.
With the ball coming from right to left, Williams for Prairie View. Right of the logo, guarded by Stone of Missouri. Comes outside, good show by Mitchell. Throw it back on the right sideline. Wells, good switch by Northweather. Beyond 3 on the right wing. Bounces it, right block extended. Bryant, double team. Put it up and in as he kind of slashed between Barrett and Mitchell. 69-41 is the Mizzou lead. Mitchell curling. Barrett trying to break down the defender. Williams draws the foul.
Foul called on Prairie View A&M number 12, Lance Williams. That's his first personal, 8th team foul.
Tigers leading 69-41. 8th team foul will send T.O. Barrett to the free throw line after a conversation with Dennis Gates. Makes the free throw. 13 of 15 tonight for Missouri, their best effort on the season at the foul line.
Good to see the focus, concentration, and consistency of all the Tigers at the stripe.
Missed the next, tapped out by Cruz, run down by Mitchell on the left wing. Skip pass, Northweather hands to Cruz, toe race 3 on the way. Goes in, a Cruz missile from deep.
Yep, that was a long-range missile way out near the sideline and that Central Bank logo on the floor.
73-41, Williams drives left side against Barrett, hanging, missed it off the rim, rebound T.O. Barrett puts it on the deck, throws it ahead to Stone on the left side. Stone trying to attack, outside for Barrett on the right wing. Back to Stone, left side of the key, towards the left wing with the dribble. Wanting a high screen. Now fans outside, shot clock at 15. Reverse it to Barrett on the right side, over the shoulder pass. Cruz, deep 3, middle of 4, splashes in. He got knocked down after he shot the ball at 76-41, 10 minutes to play. Driving, hanging, Horn forces, misses, rebound Northweather. In transition comes Stone. Stone, scoop it to Northweather, back to Stone, catch and shoot 3. Missed it. Pulled down by Horn in transition. Joseph in transition to Wells for the dunk.
Tigers got to get back. They were beaten down the floor that time for the easy dunk. Prairie View desperate to score, about 2 of the easiest points they've had all night.
76-43 is the Missouri lead. Horn guarding Barrett just inside a half court on the right side. Left side gets it back from Stone. Barrett to the left wing inside the arc. Scoop it, bad pass. Diving in to get it is Wells. Outlet to Bryant, challenging Northweather. Gets fouled by Luke with 9:13 to play. Just a casual weak pass by T.O. Barrett. results in a turnover.
The Tigers have been pretty sharp maintaining this big lead against an outmanned opponent, but a couple of sloppy trips there, and Coach Gates hands on his hips there. A couple of long strides the last minute or so since that last whistle was blown.
One thing with Barrett early that you notice is that the sophomore from Edmond, Oklahoma, just a little bit casual with the ball at times, whether it be a pass or just handling it. Free throw by Bryant's good. The lead cut to 32 with 9:13 to play. Bryant's next free throw, missed it. A rebound pulled down by Cruz. Outlet to Stone, skip pass ahead to Mitchell in the front court against pressure. Mitchell had a ball knocked away as he mishandled it. Bryant takes it, sends it to Joseph to the rim, lays it up and in. Turnover results in an easy layup. Cruz on the left wing. Double teamed. Tries to spin baseline, taken away by Horn. Has it in the backcourt, bounces it to Wells, into the front court. Wells, left side Bryant, drives against Northweather, hanging, missed it, rebound Luke. Outlet to Stone, Missouri with the ball, leading by 30 with 8:40 to play. Can they get a clean possession here? Barrett into the front court. Right of the logo, wants a high screen from Mitchell, instead gets it to Mitchell, tip of the logo, middle of the floor. Mitchell a crossover against Horn, left side of the lane, reaching foul on the drive with 8:24 to play.
Prairie View A&M number 2, Dante Horn. That's his second, 19 foul.
Sloppy stretch by Missouri the last 4 trips, but here Mitchell will get himself to the free throw line where he and the Tigers have been good tonight to try to snap out of this mini slump, albeit in a very lopsided game led by Missouri.
Mack and Robinson to come in. Mitchell's foul shot off the back of the rim, missed it, tipped by Cruz, but a foul called against Wells as he was trying to hold Cruz off, pushed him, and so free throws coming up for Cruz.
Foul on Florida A&M. Correction, Prairie View A&M number 13, Corey Wells.
Tigers at home coming up Thursday night against South Dakota.
Busy stretch of basketball here in November. South Dakota Thursday, South Carolina State next Tuesday as Cruz misses the first. Cleveland State, Mike, a week from Friday afternoon, a 1 o'clock game, right, the day after Thanksgiving.
Tigers have missed their last 4 foul shots. Mitchell out. Randall comes in, the freshman from St. Louis. Barrett sits down. Also, Stone sits down as Mack and Robinson come in.
And Mizzou should handle these home games during this November stretch. Then it gets more interesting December with the likes of Notre Dame, Kansas, Illinois along the way.
Throw it ahead. Driving Joseph. Scoop it left hand. Missed it. Rebound Northweather. Luke gathers. Outlet to Robinson. Here comes Missouri from left to right. Sent it to Mack behind the back on the right side. Right side of the lane between 2 defenders. Missed it. Tipped up by Randall, who came over the back of a player, Bryant, and picks up the personal foul. First one on Nicholas Randall.
24. Nicholas Randall. His first personal.
Talking with Coach Byron Smith before the game of Prairie View A&M, he commented that they're outsized by Missouri. It's a big team. I said, yeah, you'll be happy to know it's the biggest team the Tigers have ever had in school history. And here's another example. Randall, the freshman, at 6'9", in the second half.
1-3-1 zone by Missouri with 8 minutes to play. Next in ball, the under 8. Handling the ball, Thomason drives to the right side, bounce it on the baseline. Wells knocked away on a foul on a reach against Missouri.
Foul called on Missouri number 12, Sebastian Mack.
Takes us to the under 8, 77-66 Mizzou on the Central Bank Tiger Network from Learfield.
At Shelter Insurance, we believe insurance should adjust to fit your needs. That's why our agents work with you to design an auto, home, and life insurance plan that's particular to you. Insurance that fits just right. And Shelter is known for our award-winning customer service, satisfied customers, and a plan for you. Isn't it time to check Shelter out? Find an agent near you at shelterinsurance.com. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
From Stewart to Gates, Sunvold to Mitchell, Mizzou fans have always dreamed big. And at Multiply Credit Union, we're proud to keep that spirit alive. We're bringing fans across Tiger Nation better rates, real rewards, and accounts built to back their goals every step of the way. This isn't banking as usual, it's banking multiplied. Grow together, live fully, Be more. Multiply Credit Union, the official credit union of Mizzou Athletics.
Today's game is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Insurance for motorcycles, boats, and RVs. For protection on the road and on the water. See how much you can save at 1-800-PROGRESSIVE and Progressive.com. This is Mizzou basketball from Learfield.
Hey Tiger fans, Mike Kelly here. When it comes to protecting your home, you've got to have a solid defense. That's why I count on Helitech waterproofing and foundation repair. For nearly 40 years, Helitech has been keeping homes healthy, foundations strong, and blocking water. Their team of experts play every job like it's the championship game with skill, precision, and pride. Inspections are free, so make your next move at HelitechOnline.com. Helitech, where the best defense starts below the floor.
Heal your home with Helitech.
At MediaCom, we believe no matter where you live or work, you should have access to fast, reliable internet. That's why we're one of the first in the nation to bring gig speeds to every customer we serve. Why we invest billions of dollars into our network. And it's why you can always count on MediaCom to deliver 99.99% network reliability. The fact is, it doesn't matter where you are. With MediaCom, you're always moving forward. Network reliability based on the 2022 MediaCom Executive Summary Outage Exception Report.
Wells stepping to the free throw line for Prairie View, who trails 77-46 with less than 8 to play. Subscribe to the Inside Mizzou Athletics Sports Podcast, presented by Shelter Insurance. It's the official podcast of Mizzou Athletics, hosted by our man Matt Michaels, with support from Brad Tranago. They chop it up each and every week, have their hot takes. And don't forget, coming up on the wrap-up show tonight, Matt Michaels with the one, the only, the legend Dickie Nutt. Free throw good by Wells. Mitchell in replacing Wells. Randall inbound the ball. Little 2-2-1 pressure. Three-quarter court by Prairie View. Randall moving to his right. Bounces it into Robinson. Thomas guarding him. Left-hand dribble, double team comes, throws it to Mack. Mack in the backcourt, throws it ahead, left wing for Stone. Back outside, Robinson on the left side. Between the circles, they reset. Robinson drives left side to the wing. Outside Northweather. Mack takes it behind a Northweather pick. Drives right side of the lane to the rim, lays it up and in.
First 2 points for Sebastian Mack, and he joins a host of Tigers in the scoring column.
Bryant trying to back down Robinson, bounces it out to Thomas. Mitchell reverses it to Joseph to the left baseline, cut off by Northweather. Casts a three, air ball pulled down by Robinson. Robinson mishandles it, picked up by Stone. Stone to the top of the key. Stone fans outside and slows the pace with Missouri leading 79-48. Randall faces up, bounces to the cut. Stone, pretty pass, laid it up and in. Nicholas Randall with a dime.
Yeah, I like to see that from the freshman. Unselfish play, nifty delivery.
Thomas to the right side, flips it outside, taken by Horn, comes back towards the middle of the floor, left side Mitchell, left baseline Joseph, back outside, taken by Horn. Horn left side away from the arc, and now a little forearm to the chest of Bryant from Nicholas Randall. Bryant kind of gave Randall a shove, and Randall said, okay, I've got one better, delivered a forearm shiver to the chest.
It's interesting because on an earlier possession since he came in, Randall did the same thing, put his hand out on a Prairie View guard, and the guard grabbed his arm and moved it away. So the freshman from St. Louis not afraid to mix it up here in just a couple minutes' time with a pair of different players.
So Bryant at the free throw line makes the free throw. The interesting thing was the reaction from Bryant after he took the forearm to the chest. He just went right to the free throw line. Wanted nothing else to do with Nick Randall.
Probably a wise decision.
Next free throw good. Bryant goes out. Bolton comes in with the 4 fouls. Cruz is going to come in for Missouri. Cruz replaces Sebastian Mack. So Randall will inbound the ball. Now Cruz is going to replace Randall. Mack stays on. Cruz will inbound the ball. Dennis Gates talks to his young freshman. 6'9", 245-pound player out of St. Louis. Bounce it in. Caught by Robinson. Handling the ball in the backcourt against Thomas. Just works on him. Now throws it ahead right side. Mack coming towards the front court, guarded by Williams. Delivers it outside left of the logo. Robinson to Cruz. Back to Robinson. Tip of the logo. 15 on the shot clock with 6:25 to play. Missouri by 31. Northweather faces up right side of the key. Hands it outside. Curly Mack gets into the paint. Lost it. Out of bounds. Last touch. A deflection by Prairie View. Keeps it with Mizzou as Randall comes back in. After the conversation with the head coach. Replaces Luke Northweather.
Such a great opportunity for Randall to get some extended time here in this second half for Missouri.
Timeout taken by Missouri. We take a break on the Central Bank Tiger Network from Learfield.
We believe banking should make your life greater. It starts with affordable options to meet today's needs and tomorrow's dreams. From smart account options that fit your style to flexible loans for what comes next. It means convenient ways to access and manage your money whenever you need it and wherever you're headed. Most of all, it takes great support. Someone you can count on for trusted guidance and to be there for you every step of the way. Great options, great convenience, great support. For life, Great Southern Bank. Understanding what really matters. Member FDIC.
Hey fans, I know you'd do anything for a win on game day and an ice-cold Bud Light. Because whether you're tailgating in the parking lot or parked on the couch, sitting on your lucky stool at the bar, or standing in the fan section all game long, the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light turns a win into a win-win. And there's nothing easier to enjoy than that. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri. Tiger fans, do you like to gamble? Well, gambling's exactly what you're doing if you have your home or business electrical installation done by a contractor who's not qualified, trained, and insured. Don't take the chance. Be safe. Be certain. Use only IBEW contractors to do your electrical work. The stakes are just too high for anything else. You can depend on your hometown IBEW and IBEW contractors.
Back at Mizzou Arena, the Tigers of Old Mizzou leading Prairie View A&M 81-50. Just 6 minutes and 16 seconds to go as the Tigers look to go 5-0 on the young season.
McBride Homes, Missouri's largest home builder, proud to be the title sponsor of this year's bragging rights game. Visit McBrideHomes.com to learn more about their 40 communities in Metro St. Louis. Missouri will take on Notre Dame, as Chris said, coming up in early December, then play Kansas in Kansas City before the annual trip to St. Louis and the date with the Fighting Illini.
Schedule takes a leap forward, if you will, in degree of difficulty. And then, of course, turn the calendar, 2026, and it's all SEC the rest of the way, starting with the defending national champs, the Florida Gators, here Saturday, January 3rd at the Arena.
Baseline left inbounded Stone for Missouri. Stone holds and looks. Throws it in, left baseline. Cruz off the catch, knocks down a three from the left corner, and Missouri leads 84-50. In transition, spinning, trying to force the shot, horn bodied and fouled by Jacob Cruz.
Foul called on Missouri, number 35, Jacob Cruz. That's his first personal 18 foul.
Cruz up to 18 points to go with those 7 rebounds, and really seeing a lot of time in this Tiger rotation as one of the early entries off the bench each and every game.
Season high 18 for Cruz. Making the free throw, Horn.
Ten Tigers have played tonight. 9 of them have scored. Only the freshman, Nicholas Randall, yet to get in the scorebook.
Next free throw found the front of the rim, the back, and dropped in. 84-52, Missouri, 6:06 to play. 2-2-1. Pressure from Prairie View. Inbound to Mack. Mack faces up, throws it right side of the court. Robinson, he'll work against Thomas, handling the ball. Probing towards the front court, comes left of the logo into the front court. Robinson took a shot to the mouth from Janoy Thomas, who picks up the personal foul.
Number 10, Janoy Thomas, that's his first.
Coach Byron Smith just furious. Can't hear exactly what he's saying, but it's basically What are you doing? To his player out there at midcourt as he, as you called it, gave Robinson a shot to the chops and a trip to the free throw line.
Ant's got 12, 5 assists in the game, 2 steals. Misses the free throw. Tigers have made 1 of their last 6 free throw attempts after starting 12 of 14. Robinson connects. It's 85-52, 5:57 to play. Socket Fiber wrap-up show comes your way after the conclusion of regulation here. On a weave, Williams hands it now. Horn bounces, left elbow extended. Bryant right side Wells. Drives against Stone, cut off by Cruz. Turns back middle, kicks it left side. Joseph, left corner. Williams drives baseline, jumps out of bounds, and throws the ball to Randall of Missouri. In transition, Barrett. Barrett being chased by a defender, mishandles the ball, run down by Randall. Randall pivots and hands it outside to Mack. Tigers with the ball, leading by 33. Mack double team. Left baseline, Cruz spinning with the right-hand dribble. Kicks it outside Barrett. T.O. spinning with the dribble to the right side of the lane. Mishandled it and gets tied up. And, again, that's the casual nature of handling the ball that I speak of.
Yeah, you mentioned it a minute ago, and casual and also just too much of a hurry. You know, the old phrase that we've always heard John Wooden used to say, be quick but don't hurry, and he's just getting too quick for his own good a couple of times. Really unforced errors, if you will, just with the sloppiness of the ball handling and spinning and whirling about out front when there's just no need. Just be sound, fundamental, play it right with a 33-point edge.
Williams behind a Bryant pick to the right side. Back to Wells at the top of the key. Drives Barrett to the left elbow. Fans top of the key with the dribble. Picks up the dribble now inside the arc. Right side Bryant. Kicks it top of the key. Horn probing to the elbow. Long stride. Left side Bryant. 3 on the way. Good. Late close out by Missouri. Lead is 30 with less than 5 to play. Barrett again almost had it taken away between 2 defenders. Scoops it outside with the left hand. Stone free throw line for Randall, who faces up. Jab step, drives right side of the lane, had it poked away, taken away by Prairie View. Williams in transition from right to left. He mishandles it, throws it to trailer Horn. Drives right side, bodied and fouled by Randall with 4:33 to play.
Nicholas Randall. That's his 3rd personal, 19 foul.
3rd on Randall off the bench.
Yeah, Coach Gates pretty emphatic about as fiery as you'll see him, shouting instructions to Randall from the sideline there. And Missouri just a bit sloppy this last minute or two. Would have been nice if it was a 35-minute game in terms of the cleanliness of it, but it's not. You got to play the full 40 with a big lead and play it the right way. And Coach a little frustrated here.
Free throw rattles in for Horn. (85-56) Mizzou. Next free throw. Splashes in. Again, full court pressure inbound to Barrett. Barrett faces up as he catches. Ball fake, puts it on the deck. Double team comes, picks up the dribble. Leans in, now just throws it into the front court for Northweather. Almost had it taken away. Scoop it to Cruz. To the cutter. Barrett, right side of the lane. Fans to the baseline. Picks up the dribble. Looks outside. Has Randall inside. Catches at the block. Powers it up. And an offensive foul as he cleared space and decked the defender who was trying to prevent him from turning baseline. Williams took the brunt of that. Randall picks up his 4th personal foul.
That is a big body in motion, 6'9", 240, Nick Randall, and it was on that turn, that first step where the defender had position inside and went flying after the contact.
Cruz comes out. Mack back into the front court. Williams on the logo. Comes towards the left side. Handling the ball with the left hand. Picks up the dribble and a foul. Randall just ran over a offensive player.
On Missouri, number 24, Nicholas Randall.
So Randall fouls out as he kind of like a bull in the china shop. Didn't see the offensive player and just ran him over.
I think that's a very good description, Mike. His minutes here tonight on the floor were resemblance of a bull in a china shop. He got his money's worth in terms of the fouls allotted. 5 fouls in not too many minutes.
4 minutes.
Thank you.
That's an efficient line.
I was going to say that is what we call foul efficiency, not one of the positive statistical categories they'll dwell upon afterwards.
What is it that Al McGuire used to say? The best thing about a freshman is they become a sophomore.
Absolutely.
You hope.
You hope.
In this day and age.
Yes.
And you hope they stay
in
this day and age.
And you hope, and I think in particular, have a lot better moments this freshman year before he ever is through it. A lot of games to go, and this is still early play.
In the backcourt, Barrett waves everybody off. He's going to try and work against Joseph, left sideline, double team lurking, throws it to Mack. Sebastian comes into the front court, and a foul called against Williams. 10-second count first.
Oh, there you go.
They were very casual, trying to come from left to right. Under 4 timeout arrives. Missouri in control, but not playing well on the Central Bank Tiger Network from Learfield.
When seconds making a play, short's got to cover.
A winning insurance strategy doesn't rely on one person.
Good hustle, good hustle.
Two things: communicate with your guys and make sure everyone's in the right coverage.
It takes a team that knows its roles well, working together to provide an exceptional experience.
Set the screen. You have to protect yourself. All right, Wildcats on 3. 1, 2, 3, Wildcats!
At Shelter Insurance, you can count on our local agents and award-winning customer service to help you protect what matters most.
At MU Healthcare, believing anything is possible is how we treat every patient. It's how we find answers to medicine's most difficult questions, like uncovering new ways to help the body fight cancer, renewing hope for epilepsy patients, and stopping muscular dystrophy in its tracks. At MU Healthcare, we won't stop searching for answers, because when it comes to your health, we never settle. Neither should you.
(85-59), Missouri leading with 3 minutes and 54 seconds to play here at Mizzou Arena.
So this one tonight has been decided for a while. Just not a real clean last several minutes, but Mizzou will go to 5-0 and quick turnaround Thursday night with South Dakota rolling in here.
Tiger Talk tomorrow night with Eli Drinkwitz from Harpo's in downtown Columbia. Hope you'll join us either live and in person on the radio or watch it on Matrix Midwest.
7-3 Mizzou visiting 8-2 Oklahoma. That's an early start. 11 a.m. kickoff in Norman Saturday.
I saw 9.5 point underdog, something like that.
That would be the biggest underdog Missouri's been, right, in a game this season against anybody. Man, Oklahoma's defense is good, but Missouri's going to test it. And as you mentioned Saturday, Tigers have not won in Norman since 1966, so they are due, but it won't be easy against that group.
Left sideline, Wells gets it top of the key. Bryant faces up, throws it back outside. Williams brings it to the right side of the court. Guarded by Mack of Missouri with 3:47 to play. Outside, Wells comes to the left side of the court, guarded by Cruz. Handling the ball, now flips it outside. Joseph, right-hand dribble to the top of the key. Around Barrett to the left side of the lane, forces the shot, missed it wide right. Rebound fought for and a shot clock violation. Williams has shot the ball 19 times tonight for Prairie View. Joseph has shot the ball 19 times.
Well, I think that's the first shot clock violation we've had all night, right? Either way, and that is not surprising to this announcer, having watched the game.
85-59, 3:27 to play. Northweather on the right sideline. Top of the key, Barrett to the left elbow, trying to throw the alley-oop. Bad pass, taken away by Wells. Right to left comes Williams around Cruz. Right side for Wells, head of steam to the rim. Went up for the dunk, tried to put Northweather on a poster. Luke with the foul. And Wells will step to the free throw line.
On Missouri, number 45, Luke Northweather. Second team foul, second personal foul, and to the line for Prairie View A&M number.
Free throw good by Wells. Everyone has played for Missouri except the 3 players that are injured. Burns, Pierce, and Boateng, and along with the freshman Aaron Rowe, who's yet to make an appearance this season. In transition, Max scoops it up and misses it. Rebound, Bryant. 25-point Missouri lead, 3 minutes to play. Horn spins away from Barrett, right side of the lane, jumps up at the block, puts it up and in.
Pretty fancy footwork there in traffic for Horn to get to the rim.
Barrett slows the pace. Top of the key, back to the basket. Northweather dribbles to the right side, almost had it poked away, leaves it for Cruz, and now foul on Horn with a reach.
Foul called on Prairie View A&M number 2, Dante Horn. That's his 3rd.
Just no rhythm at all, Mike, in this second half, is there? It has been long, sloppy, choppy, and keeps going.
Luke pinballs out the first free throw opportunity. 85-62, the Missouri lead. 10-0 Prairie View run over the last 2:05.
And that's what's frustrating. It's a one-sided game. Missouri's got the win, but just want to see cleaner play from the Tigers down the stretch.
We'll have a visit with Dennis Gates at the end of this game. Williams sends it right of the logo. Wells has it. 2-3 Missouri zone. Top of the key, Wells. Right side, Horn. Horn, Stone lurking. To the right wing around Northweather. Cut off in the right corner. Jumps up, top of the key for Williams. Williams drop behind the back. Left elbow jumper, missed it. Rebound, Mack of Missouri. Mack heads left to right with Missouri leading by 24. Left corner, Cruz, who's got 18 on the night. Guarded by Bryant. Pivots, now dribbles on the baseline. Jump stop, put it up over his shoulder. Missed it, tipped. No good. Rebound out of bounds. Last touch by Barrett of Missouri with 2 minutes to play.
Just a cold stare from Coach Gates out to the court. And I don't think Jacob heard him, but he said Cruz. Jacob didn't turn around. I don't think he was ignoring his coach. He didn't hear him. But, I mean, that shot, you're back to the basket, up over your head. It's like a horse attempt.
4:14, last 4 minutes and 14 seconds, Missouri without a field goal, and they've turned it over 5 times in the last 4 minutes. Williams knocks down a 3. It's an 86-65 game with 1:42 to play. Into the front court comes Barrett for Missouri. To the top of the key, into the paint, European stride. Banks it home over Joseph. Outlet to Horn, right to left comes Prairie View. Trailing by 23 with less than 90 seconds to play. Bryant, step back 3 from the left wing. Good over Cruz.
He's had a nice game for them off the bench. 16. He had 16 at Oklahoma State the other night.
Driving, T.O. Barrett gets fouled with 1:12 to play.
Foul called on Prairie View number 2, Dante Horn.
Dante Horn with the foul.
That's his 4th.
His 4th. T.O. Barrett to the foul line for Missouri. Got 5 points, 1 of 2 from the foul line. Misses the free throws. It clanks off the left side of the rim. Prairie View goes home on the 22nd to take on UT Martin. 89-68, just over a minute left. Horn for Prairie View. Pivots, faces up, puts it on the deck. Gets right side of the lane against Stone, hanging, draws contact in the foul with 1 minute to go. 3-point opportunity coming up.
Foul was called on number 10.
And that's where Jaden Stone can really improve the defensive side of things. We've seen him in multiple games now with some difficulty guarding players off the dribble, committing fouls in limited minutes, so he's been really good offensively. That's his forte, but Cannon will likely improve under Coach Gates this season.
Not much offside help either on that drive.
Nope.
Horn makes the free throw, completes the 3-point play. Bryant sits down. Bolton comes in. 1 minute to play. Missouri, that 33-point lead is now 89-71 with less than a minute to go.
And you may not stay at that high clip for 40 minutes, but you don't like to see it trail off as much as it has here these last several minutes now, Mike.
Stone to the top of the key, scoop it to Barrett. Barrett handling the ball. Comes to the right side behind a Northweather pick. Over the shoulder pass, Cruz. Left side, Stone. Ball fake, step back three on the way. Missed it. Rebound jammed down by Jacob Cruz. With the left hand, he's got 20, and Missouri leads by 20.
That was impressive, wasn't it? Athleticism flying in, and as you said, with that left hand, his offhand rammed it down.
A Mizzou high 20 points for Jacob Cruz, the most points he scored in a Mizzou uniform. Dribbling out the clock, 20 seconds to play. Thomas to the right side, don't foul here. Gets into the paint, puts up a runner, missed it, got it back, tips it up, and rattles home with 11 seconds to go. Mack can dribble out the clock. Missouri goes to 5-0. Wasn't pretty, but the Tigers win by 18 on the Central Bank Tiger Network from Learfield.
Quirk Hard Seltzer is a proud partner of Mizzou Athletics. With a winning lineup of flavors including Breakout, Stars, Cherry Blossom, and Lime, and Strawberry, Lemon, and Basil, Quirk packs a Tiger's Paw-sized punch of award-winning flavor made with real fruit juice. Crack a Quirk, Missouri's hard seltzer, when rooting on MIZ this season. 90 calories per 12-ounce serving, gluten-free. Quirk Hard Seltzer, crafted by Boulevard Brewing Company, born and brewed Missouri. Must be 21 plus. Please enjoy responsibly.
From Stewart to Gates, Sunvold to Mitchell, Mizzou fans have always dreamed big. And at Multiply Credit Union, we're proud to keep that spirit alive. We're bringing fans across Tiger Nation better rates, real rewards, and accounts built to back their goals every step of the way. This isn't banking as usual, it's banking multiplied. Grow together, live fully, be more. Multiply Credit Union, the official credit union of Mizzou Athletics.
Oh, did you get us switched over to shelter insurance?
Actually, I found a deal online.
You did? Does your deal come with award-winning customer service?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Does the deal include a local agent?
Doesn't actually say.
Can we create a customized plan that fits our needs? Let's just call the local shelter agent.
For insurance that fits just right, find a shelter agent near you. We're your shield. We are your shelter.
The Missouri Laborers Union and their contractors build our communities. Chances are your church, school, grocery store, or gas station was built by contractors using union laborers. They take great pride in their work and accomplishments and love to go by an old project and say, I built that. The men and women of the Missouri Laborers Union and their contractors, taking pride in building our communities. Go to buildunion.com for more information. That's buildunion.com.
We know the prep, the grit, the determination, even the pregame pep talks. We know what it takes to compete. Upping our game day in and day out for the best care. The latest treatment options and the strongest training programs to get and keep athletes at their best. MU Healthcare Sports Medicine. Because we're competitors too.
Which schools will take home the prestigious Learfield Directors Cup for the top college athletic programs for the 2025-26 college athletics season? Check out the criteria and follow the year-long standings of your favorite team at L Directors Cup on the X platform or online at thedirectorscup.com. Trophies will be awarded in June 2026 to the winning institutions in all college sports divisions. The Learfield Directors Cup, powered by NACDA, the crowning achievement in college athletics.
Black and gold season never ends at the Tiger Team Store. Gear up for game day with the largest official selection of black and gold gear and gifts. From the latest Mizzou SEC gear to everything you need for your tailgate, the Tiger Team Store is your store for all things Mizzou. The Tiger Team Store has moved and is now located inside Mizzou Arena. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. with extended hours on game day or online at TigerTeamStore.com. It's always black and gold season at the Tiger Team Store.
On the Central Bank Tiger Network from Learfield, Mizzou basketball has been brought to you by IBEW Nika. On time and on budget. That's what you hear from Union Electrical Contractors. This is the Socket Fiber postgame show.
Final score 91-73 as we pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to Mizzou basketball on the Central Bank Tiger Network from Learfield. Socket Fiber brings you the speed breakdown. Chris Gervino, 30 seconds, your takeaway from tonight's game.
Well, Missouri outsized and outmanned its opponent, Prairie View, and it really showed in the score. They had the game put away by halftime, leading by 22 points. Tigers shot 52% from the field, 43% from the three-point line. Out-rebounded the Panthers 49-28. 10 players got in the game for Missouri. 9 of them scored. They had 6 in double figures. I was a little surprised it got so sloppy down the stretch by Missouri's standards. Again, they weren't going to maintain maybe a 35-point lead, but it got to 18 in a few minutes. Game never in doubt, but just Missouri, I thought, could have, maybe should have still been sharper, even with reserves in the game down the stretch.
For each Tiger assist recorded this season, Great Southern Bank makes a $5 donation to the Columbia Public Schools Foundation. Missouri tonight, 19 assists. That means $95. Donated to the Columbia Public Schools Foundation, courtesy of Great Southern Bank's Assisting Education Program. For every three-pointer made by Mizzou, First State Community Bank makes a donation of $10 to the Boys and Girls Club to support kids in our local communities. Missouri made 10 threes, $100. We'll head to the Boys and Girls Club, courtesy of First State Community Bank. Your financial goals and community support take center court with First State Community Bank. Back after this on the Socket Fiber postgame show on the Central Bank Tiger Network from Learfield.
At MU Healthcare, believing anything is possible is how we treat every patient. It's how we find answers to medicine's most difficult questions, like uncovering new ways to help the body fight cancer, renewing hope for epilepsy patients, and stopping muscular dystrophy in its tracks. At MU Healthcare, we won't stop searching for answers, because when it comes to your health, we never settle. Neither should you.
Progressive knows not all rides are smooth. Meet Claire. She loves her motorcycle, and she's learned to love the insects she encounters on her rides. She may not know the difference between a gnat and a mosquito at 55 miles per hour, but she does know one thing. It's always gross when one flies into her mouth. But she's so used to it that it's weird when it doesn't happen. Not every ride is smooth, but Progressive has your back with comprehensive and collision coverage from America's #1 motorcycle insurer. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in D.C.
You're listening to the Socket Fiber postgame show. This is Mizzou basketball from Learfield.
The Club at Old Hawthorne is a terrific golf course with amazing practice facilities, which is why the Mizzou golf teams play here. Here's what you might not know. The Club at Old Hawthorne is a community with a welcoming environment that's a perfect fit for an active lifestyle. Golf, tennis, pickleball, swimming, and a fitness center with classes all at one club. The Club at Old Hawthorne. Visit oldhawthorne.com to learn more or schedule a tour. I'm Mike Kelly, the voice of the Missouri Tigers. How much do I love Old Hawthorne? I live here.
Addison's restaurants are great local spots to visit before or after all Mizzou home games. Addison's has 2 locations to choose from in Southwest and downtown Columbia. Addison's features a full bar with over 20 beers on tap, including local brewers, and of course their famous Nachos Bianco. So, before or after the game, stop by Addison's. View the full menu online for both locations at addisonsgrill.com.
Giving back to the community is a pillar for Mizzou Athletics and one that we're proud to emulate here at Brewpub Lots of Matzo Pizza. As a proud partner of Mizzou Athletics, Brewpub is proud to announce our support of local heroes through our partnership with the Tunnel to Towers Foundation. With every purchase of the new Brewpub Patriot Pizza, we're helping support veterans, first responders, law enforcement officers, and their families during difficult times. Look for the new Brewpub Patriot Pizza today in your local grocery store and enjoy a great pizza for a greater cause.
Hey Tiger fans, Mike Kelly here. When it comes to protecting your home, you've got to have a solid defense. That's why I count on Helitech waterproofing and foundation repair. For nearly 40 years, Helitech has been keeping homes healthy, foundations strong, and blocking water. Their team of experts play every job like it's the championship game with skill, precision, and pride. Inspections are free, so make your next move at HelitechOnline.com. Helitech, where the best defense starts below the floor.
Heal your home with Helitech.
On the Central Bank Tiger Network from Learfield, Mizzou basketball has been brought to you by Great Southern Bank, understanding what really matters. Member FDIC. Welcome back to the Socket Fiber postgame show.
Tigers win it tonight. Final score was 91-73. Missouri's biggest lead in the game was 35 in the second half with 10-12 to play. For the game, Missouri shoots 51% from the field, 43% from three, 68% from the foul line. Prairie View, 38% from the field, 39% from three, 87% from the free throw line. Again, Missouri with 19 assists on 32 baskets. Tigers out-rebound the Panthers by 21, 49-28. Missouri scored 15 points off of turnovers. They outscored Prairie View 44-22 in the paint. Bench scoring 42, Missouri 18 for Prairie View. And again, Missouri with a number of players, 6 players in double figures. Season high 20 points for Jacob Cruz. Season high 12 points for Javon Porter. Season high 12 points for Jaden Stone. That was not a season high. Finished with 12 points. Meanwhile, 13 points for Anthony Robinson, 10 points for Mark Mitchell. A double-double for Sean Phillips, 12 points and 13 rebounds. He was one off of matching his career high as Missouri wins the game, 91-73. Still to come. We'll hear from Dennis Gates coming up momentarily. We can tell you that Thursday night is steak night at Hy-Vee. You can enjoy a Chef's Choice steak seasoned with Chop House salt and pepper. Served with garlic mashed potatoes, sweet buttered corn. It's all just $12. It's every Thursday at Hy-Vee. Every True Tiger Brands is the official marketing and NIL agency of Mizzou Athletics. You want to make an impact for student athletes, visit everytruetiger.org. Dennis Gates joins us next on the Central Bank Tiger Network from Learfield.
Oh, hey, welcome to gift wrapping. Whoa, Zoe Saldana.
Hey, can you wrap these, please?
Wow, iPhone 17s. You splurged.
At T-Mobile, you can get 4 iPhone 17s on them. The new center stage front camera is amazing for group selfies. It's the perfect gift for everyone.
I'm the worst. I only got my mom a robe.
Well, it's better than socks.
So, I have to trade in my old phone, right?
No, at T-Mobile, there's no trade-ins needed when you switch. Keep your old phone or give it as a gift.
Incredible.
In fact, wrap up my old phone, too, for my Aunt Rosa. Forget that. Aunt Liz will be jealous.
Sounds like my family drama.
Oh, I got it. I'll give it to my abuela. I'll take reindeer paper with, hey, where are you going?
To T-Mobile! The holidays are better at T-Mobile. Get 4 iPhone 17s on us. No trade-in needed when you switch. Plus 4 lines for just $25 a line.
With 24 monthly bill credits and 4 eligible port-ins on essentials for well-qualified customers. Auto pay plus taxes, fees, and $35 device connection charge. Credits and good balance due if you pay off early or cancel. Contact us. Finance agreement 256 gigabytes, $830 required. Visit T-Mobile.com.
Tiger fans, let's salute the real heroes, our military service members. Veterans United Home Loans is proud to honor them as the hero of the game. Know a veteran or active duty service member who deserves the spotlight? Nominate your hero today at veteransunited.com/hero. That's veteransunited.com/hero. Help us recognize those who've served with courage, dedication, and pride.
Tiger fans, do you like to gamble? Well, gambling's exactly what you're doing if you have your home or business electrical installation done by a contractor who's not qualified, trained, and insured. Don't take the chance. Be safe. Be certain. Use only IBEW contractors to do your electrical work. The stakes are just too high for anything else. You can depend on your hometown IBEW and IBEW contractors.
You're listening to the Socket Fiber postgame show. This is Mizzou basketball from Learfield.
Dear weekend, Toyota trucks are raring to go. Gearing up for fall? Tundra is all in for hauling. Going off the beaten path? Tacoma says, let's ride. Both trucks pack sweet tech, posh cabins, and Toyota's legendary reliability, so you can make every weekend epic. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
See your local Toyota dealer today.
At MediaCom, we believe no matter where you live or work, you should have access to fast, reliable internet. That's why we're one of the first in the nation to bring gig speeds to every customer we serve. Why we invest billions of dollars into our network. And it's why you can always count on MediaCom to deliver 99.99% network reliability. The fact is, it doesn't matter where you are. With MediaCom, you're always moving forward. Network reliability based on the 2022 MediaCom Executive Summary Outage Exception Report.
You're listening to the Socket Fiber postgame show.
Jacob Cruz, 7 of 10 from the field, 4 of 5 from 3, 2 of 3 from the free throw line, finishes with 20 points and 8 rebounds. As we're joined by Dennis Gates on our Socket Fiber postgame show. Coach Gates, brought to you by the Laborers of Missouri. Your thoughts on this one, Coach?
Well, I thought our guys did a tremendous job at the start of the game, executing the game plan. Obviously, our points in the paint was a deterrent for our opponents, but Sean Phillips, 10 rebounds in that first half. He came to play tonight.
And one of the things that Matt Klein pointed out during your shoot-around today is to feed the big man and reward him for all of his efforts and his hard work.
We just got to be able to get touches in that paint, especially with our length and athleticism and Mark and, Sean Phillips, Luke Northweather, Javon Porter. We just got size for a position, and I think that's can be an advantage for us.
Coach, what about in the second half when you're up with a big lead on a team? What exactly are you looking for from your guys? You're using a lot of different players down the stretch of a really one-sided game in your favor then.
Well, most of all, I wanted our starters to get out the game. That's most important. Secondly, it gives opportunity to T.O. Barrett, Nicholas Randall, and other guys to be able to step up and play more minutes. And credit to Prairie View, they won the second half, especially in the last 6 minutes, going on like a 20-6 run.
20-6 run by them, but you win the game going away. Congratulations, now 5-0 with South Dakota coming to town on Thursday.
Absolutely, MIZ.
ZOU, that's Dennis Gates on the heels of his team's win over Prairie View, 91-73 the final. That does it for us. Our thanks to Jerry Kelly running the show back at Learfield, Jeremy Washington, our engineer above 106 here at Mizzou Arena. For Chris Gervino, I'm Mike Kelly, reminding you that the wrap-up show is just 3 minutes away with Dickie Nutt and Matt Michaels on the Central Bank Tiger Network from Learfield.
As the parent of an athlete, you've got to give them every advantage possible. And if your child wants to play at the highest level of their sport, they should be training with two people who played at the highest level of theirs. Introducing API Project Fitness and their sports performance program. Certified in training athletes from 5 to 18 plus. API Project Fitness teaches athletes to be more explosive, more mobile, and will teach your athlete how to excel both on and off the field. Find your fire. ProjectFitnessAPI.com.
The Club at Old Hawthorne is a terrific golf course with amazing practice facilities, which is why the Mizzou golf teams play here. Here's what you might not know. The Club at Old Hawthorne is a community with a welcoming environment that's a perfect fit for an active lifestyle. Golf, tennis, pickleball, swimming, and a fitness center with classes all at one club. The Club at Old Hawthorne. Visit oldhawthorne.com to learn more or schedule a tour. I'm Mike Kelly, the voice of the Missouri Tigers. How much do I love Old Hawthorne? I live here.
You've been listening to the Socket Fiber postgame show. Mizzou basketball has been brought to you by the Missouri Coalition for Roadway Safety. Fast brakes on the court are a good thing, but speeding is the leading cause of fatal crashes. Slow down and put your phone down, Tiger fans. Brought to you by Save Mo Lives. The preceding has been a Learfield presentation on the Central Bank Tiger Network.
It's game time. As Mizzou Hoops action heats up, there's only one way to cool down: Shock Top Belgian White. So grab your friends and a couple cold ones and toast to the thrill of college basketball. Shock Top Belgian White. Shock your world. This refreshing beer brings a burst of citrus to your glass, making it the perfect choice for cheering on the Mizzou Tigers. Whether you're courtside or couchside, Shock Top Belgian White is a slam dunk for all the nail-biting buzzer beaters and unforgettable alley-oops. Shock Top, official craft beer sponsor of the Missouri Tigers. Please enjoy responsibly. 21 plus, Shock Top Brewing Company, Portland, Oregon.
From Stewart to Gates, Sunbold to Mitchell, Mizzou fans have always dreamed big. And at Multiply Credit Union, we're proud to keep that spirit alive. We're bringing fans across Tiger Nation better rates, real rewards, and accounts built to back their goals every step of the way. This isn't banking as usual, it's banking multiplied. Grow together, live fully, be more. Multiply Credit Union, the official credit union of Mizzou Athletics.
A message about safe driving from University of Missouri head basketball coach Dennis Gates.
Basketball requires everyone to be responsible teammates. Driving requires the same exact thing.
Crashes can be avoided by practicing safe driving habits. Please leave all distractions aside. Once you're behind that wheel, that is your number one priority. Buckle up, phone down. Slow down, drive sober.
Brought to you by Save Mo Lives.
When second's making a play, short's got to cover.
A winning insurance strategy doesn't rely on one person.
Good hustle, good hustle.
Two things: communicate with your guys and make sure everyone's in the right coverage. It takes a team that knows its roles well, working together to provide an exceptional experience.
Set the screen. You have to protect yourself. All right, Wildcats on 3. 1, 2, 3, Wildcats!
At Shelter Insurance, you can count on our local agents and award-winning customer service to help you protect what matters most.
We know the prep, the grit, the determination, even the pregame pep talks. We know what it takes to compete. Upping our game day in and day out for the best care. The latest treatment options and the strongest training programs to get and keep athletes at their best. MU Healthcare Sports Medicine. Because we're competitors too.
Nate Bargatze.
Look, I say a lot of dumb stuff. I try to keep it in front of large groups. Seems to go better that way.
Big Dumb Eyes World Tour. Mizzou Arena, Saturday, February 21st.
When you say something dumb one-on-one, it's a lot for that person. I'll say it, then I can just feel that they feel the weight of my life on their shoulders.
Tickets and info at NateBargatze.com. Don't miss the Big Dumb Eyes World Tour. Nate Bargatze.
On the Central Bank Tiger Network from Learfield, this is the Mizzou Wrap-Up Show.
Putting the wrap on a 91-73 victory for Missouri over Prairie View A&M tonight. You're locked into the wrap-up show. Hello, I'm Matt Michaels, joined right now by Tiger assistant coach David Dickey Nutt. And this conversation is brought to you by the Laborers of Missouri. Congratulations on the victory. How'd you see it from where you were sitting?
Well, thank you very much. But I can tell you, on the inside of that locker room, Coach Gates was not very happy. And I think it went back to the last 7 or 8 minutes. I thought the first 26, 27 minutes, we played lights out. We really played hard. You had a lot of guys diving on the floor, rebounding the basketball. Sean Phillips had a big night for us rebounding the basketball, I think 13 rebounds. But it was not a good locker room because the last 7 minutes, Coach really let him have a piece of his mind in that locker room. He was not pleased at all with the way we played in the last 7 minutes. So with that being said, the thing that I told Coach was, Coach, I thought it was a perfect message. He had a perfect message for our team because, you have to respect the game. You have to play for 40 minutes. We have not put together 40 minutes yet. And we put together a nice half. We came out. We had a good start in the second half. We stayed basically man-to-man. We were able to attack what they were throwing at us, whether it's a man or a zone or whatever. And we did well. But somehow or another, when we got to 30 points, and I did whisper to Coach, I said it's very difficult sometimes to play when you're 30 points up. You think, it's just a leisure, happy-go-lucky type game, and that's where you're not showing a lot of maturity when that happens, not showing a lot of leadership. So that's the problem that Coach had with it in the last 7 minutes.
Well, when it got happy-go-lucky, to use your phrase, it seemed like Prairie View got more comfortable in their shot and more comfortable in their drive. And unfortunately, comfort can be a good thing and it can be a bad thing, right, when you're talking about players who are still growing and developing as a team. So you take, I guess, the bad with the good at the end of this game. It works out to the victory by 18 points. But I agree, feeling that there could be more on the table is something that you'd hope to grow from going forward.
Well, that's a great observation. It goes back to the maturity of our team. We have to grow. I know that we have a lot of new faces and this and that, but the bottom line is that when you play the game of basketball, it's for 40 minutes and it's all out. You cannot look at that score. You cannot look at what the situation is. You've got to play as hard as you possibly can. But we didn't do that tonight with a few minutes to go in the game, and it really got unattractive for us, and Coach wasn't happy with it. But at the same time, it's nice that you're able to complain about a win.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the good news. Like Coach always says, don't pour cold water on a win. But there's a but in there. You've got to respect this game and play as hard as you can. We really had some good performances. I think you look at Jacob Cruz coming off the bench. You look at Jaden Stone coming off the bench. Those two guys were really good, impressive tonight in scoring the basketball. And anytime that you can score 90 points, excuse me, and have 5 or 6 guys in double figures, that is a balanced attack, and that's what you want.
Yeah, absolutely. And Cruz, 7 of 10 from the field, 4 of 5 from deep. He was feeling it, but he still got his 8 rebounds. The defense still, I feel like, was there from him, and the effort off the bench. And he plays 24 minutes. He plays more than a couple of starters in this game. And I think, too, at least at the start, very clearly Sean Phillips was involved and engaged. He got 10 of those 13 rebounds in the first half, ends up with 12 points. And I like the way that Javon Porter started the game, too. Saw that he picked up a foul very early. The next 2 trips down the floor, he got looks at 3, and he made those shots, and it seemed to get him in the rhythm of the game where maybe he had struggled at that early on in some of the more recent contests.
Well, that's the thing that we have seen in practice with Javon. Javon plays so well. He does a lot of good things in practice. He shoots the ball extremely well. He's 6'8". He's hard to block out on the offensive glass, so he's a rebounder, and he's a smart player, and he's one of the best kids you'll ever meet. And so we love that about him. And we were glad to see him get some confidence and get going, because that's what he can do. He can hit that shot back to back. And then you mentioned Sean Phillips. This was absolutely a bounce back game for him. And he was so frustrated early in the game. And Coach tells him all the time, keep that ball above your head, either above your head or under your chin, and get those elbows out. Don't bring it down so the little guys can get it. And he did that a couple of times, and they just swiped it away from him. But we're just so glad that he's back and had a bounce-back game. He had the thing that he does so well, he's not sometimes you have a convenient rebounder. Mm-hmm. He is not a convenient rebounder. He goes to get it. So if he's in an area, now he's gifted. Don't get me wrong, he's gifted. He's 7'1" and has the best vertical jump of anybody on the team. But he goes out of his area to go get balls, and for 10 rebounds in the first half, that was pretty impressive. But again, he was one of the ones that, and we blame the entire team of just dropping our guards with 10 minutes to go and just kind of, hey, you know what, we got the game in the bag, and we don't have to play as hard have a sense of urgency. And that's not the case.
I will say someone who looked to have a sense of urgency, especially with the ball in his hands tonight, was Anthony Robinson. 13 points, 5 of 11 from the field. Didn't shoot as well from deep in this game, but was impactful. Had 5 assists in the contest. Saw him create throughout the course of the night and not scared to take his shot, which I know has been a growth area from him since when he got here.
A lot of the things that he does for our basketball team does not show up on that stat sheet. He's our leader on our team. He's our quarterback. He's our point guard. He's the best defender of guarding the ball than most. And then now when he puts that shot up and he's very accurate with it, he's really a threat and a force to reckon with for an opponent. And so we're so glad that his development has really taken place in the last couple of years.
All right, so you have this one done, a couple of days where you'll manage the time and then also get ready for the Coyotes of South Dakota. Obviously, the focus will be on playing 40 minutes, I'd imagine, after what Coach Gates has had to say about this game. How can you translate the early lessons from this one as a coach into trying to keep that energy up and keep that momentum forward so the next time you take the floor you can see that adjustment?
Well, I think the biggest thing is, for a coach is that film don't lie. You can watch that film, and it's going to show you exactly where your weakness is and where your strengths are. And we have a lot of weaknesses in the last 10 minutes that we can show, and hey, this is unacceptable. This is not going to happen. Just and I bounce back to the game before. We had 2 big guys that had 22 minutes between them, or maybe 21 minutes between them, or whatever, and they only had 1 rebound. It's unacceptable. Same thing with your actions will show up on the film. Did you move properly? Did you have the biggest thing is just to have some enthusiasm about the game. Act like you're having fun, and the way to do that is to be the best teammates you can be first. how many times can I tell a guy, hey, great pass. That was a great pass. You hit me just right, and that's the reason I hit that shot. Well, sometimes that's contagious. When you play with that kind of enthusiasm, that carries up to another level. And it's funny how that works. But when you become the best, teammate and cheering teammate that you have, your game goes up. And so that's some of the things we're kind of working with right now. Sometimes they kind of just get in they have blinders on, and we just got to help them through that a little bit.
Yeah, I think that maybe we focus on it because it was the finish of the game, but there was a lot that went right in the start.
You're
and
right.
91-73, the score sheet doesn't lie either at the end of the game. And Coach David Dickey not with us here on the wrap-up show. We always appreciate the time, Coach. Thank you for it, and we'll see you again Thursday night.
Absolutely. See you Thursday.
That's David Dickey Nutt. I'm Matt Michaels, and when we come back, we'll dig into this box score as the Tigers get the win over Prairie View A&M 91-73 on the Central Bank Tiger Network from Learfield.
Your Barbasol shave is a time for self-reflection. Look in that mirror and ask yourself, can I make a real difference in this world? Of course you can. Just not today. The big game is on. Barbasol. It's a can of can-do.
Snakes, zombies, public speaking. The list of fears is endless. But the real danger is in your hand when you're behind the wheel. Distracted driving is what's really scary and even deadly. Eyes forward. Don't drive distracted. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Tiger fans, do you like to gamble? Well, gambling's exactly what you're doing if you have your home or business electrical installation done by a contractor who's not qualified, trained, and insured. Don't take the chance. Be safe. Be certain. Use only IBEW contractors to do your electrical work. The stakes are just too high for anything else. You can depend on your hometown IBEW and IBEW contractors.
You could call it swagger. You could call it a vibe. You could call it confidence. You could call it cool. Or you could call it exactly as it is, Tiger Pride. Show your Mizzou spirit with the Tiger Checking Card, only from Central Bank. Sign up today at tigerchecking.com. Central Bank. Strong roots, endless possibilities. Member FDIC.
It's game time. As Mizzou Hoops action heats up, there's only one way to cool down. Shock Top Belgian White. So grab your friends and a couple cold ones and toast to the thrill of college basketball. Shock Top Belgian White. Shock your world. This refreshing beer brings a burst of citrus to your glass, making it the perfect choice for cheering on the Mizzou Tigers. Whether you're courtside or couchside, Shock Top Belgian White is a slam dunk for all the nail-biting buzzer beaters and unforgettable alley-oops. Shock Top, official craft beer sponsor of the Missouri Tigers. Please enjoy responsibly. 21 plus, Shock Top Brewing Company, Portland, Oregon.
Robinson to the right side. Left-hand drive to the left elbow. Turns back middle. Baseline for Phillips for the chin-up dunk.
Yeah, he was a big part of the game tonight. Sean Phillips Jr., 12 points, 13 rebounds, had an assist as well. The Tigers get the job done against Prairie View A&M, 91-73. You're locked into the wrap-up show. I'm Matt Michaels. Mizzou Athletics would like to thank our premier partners of the Diamond Club, MU Healthcare, Shelter Insurance, and Multiply Credit Union. Well, in some ways it was a tale of two halves, and I would say that the taste left in Missouri's mouths and the fans' mouths was not as pleasant as you'd like after having a 35-point lead at one point in the game, seeing it whittled down to 18. But that first half, metrically, was pretty good, about 1.3 points per possession, which is solid for Missouri in the first half. They scored on about 60% of their trips. They only turned it over in the first half on 14% of their trips, as they committed 5 turnovers in that first half. 37 possessions, 22 scores. You'll certainly take it, especially when Ant Robinson had 10. Javon Porter started well, hit a couple of threes, had 10. Jaden Stone had 8 off the bench in that first half. Mark Mitchell had 8. Coach Gates said he wanted to get his starters out of the game, and Mitchell did not play tons in the second half, at least not tons of competitive time in that second half. There was not a single Missouri player in the first 20 minutes who was a minus player in plus-minus, and several of them were in double figures. All right, so you take that into the second half. You can count 2 Missouri Tigers who were negative double figures in plus-minus in just the second half, and only 4 players were positive when they were on the floor. One of them was Anthony Robinson, who played 10 minutes and was a plus 10 in the second half. Javon Porter was a plus 8 as well, but only had 4 minutes, so he was part of a very solid stretch there for the Tigers. And what went wrong? It just seemed like, well, certainly the scoring was there, but maybe it got a little bit too comfortable for Prairie View A&M. They shot the ball particularly well in that second half of action. They shot 42% in the second half, did the Panthers, compared to just 33%, and that's from the field and from deep in that first half. And sometimes that happens. It's the way basketball goes. It's the way that young teams sometimes will compete. But you can't argue with 6 in double figures in this game. It was all spread out. 10 played, 9 scored. Nicholas Randall kind of struggled. He had 5 personal fouls in 4 minutes of action, but he was enthusiastic. He had an assist in this game. Overall, the Tigers shoot 32 of 62 from the field. That's 52%. Mizzou shooting 50% or better across its first 4 games for the first time since 1982 and 83. And they will continue that overall metric here, and second in the nation entering tonight's game with a 58% or so field goal percentage, which actually will go a little bit down, but you can't fault them for making more than half their shots and making more than 40% from 3, which is a good metric as well. 10 of 23 from beyond the arc. The foul shooting was really good early. It fell off late. 17 of 25 overall in the game, but if you take it back to, again, the first half where the Tigers played so well and scored 49 points, Missouri in that first half was 7 of 7 from the charity stripe. So sometimes you have to take the entire outcome, the good and the bad, and figure out, well, what happened and what can be better. Jacob Cruz couldn't be much better. He might have played a more complete overall game against the Golden Gophers, but he led his team and all scorers with 20 points in this game tonight. 7 of 10 from the field, 4 of 5 from beyond the arc, 2 of 3 from the foul line. He still added his 8 rebounds, which is, again, something that he has prided himself on at times throughout his career, but now getting more minutes to do it here at Missouri. Only turned the ball over 1 time, played 24 minutes, and really put the icing on the cake with that tip slam in the final minute of action that got those who were left here at Mizzou Arena up on their feet. So he played very well. Again, Jaden Stone, if you can pencil that guy in for 10 or more off the bench in every game, there are a lot of teams across the country who would die to have that consistent production. 12 points, 5 of 8 from the field, 2 of 4 from beyond the arc, 5 dimes for Stone, 4 rebounds in this game. Only turned it over once and had a steal. He was solid. Anthony Robinson with 5 assists as well. The Tigers assisted 19 times in the game on 32 made baskets en route to a 91-73 win over Prairie View A&M. Well, Tiger fans, Central Bank is your hometown bank. It's the only place for Tiger checking. Open an account today at tigerchecking.com. When we return, we'll take a look across the rest of the Southeastern Conference on a night where Missouri wins by 18 over the Panthers of Prairie View A&M on the Central Bank Tiger Network from Learfield.
It's game day, Tigers. When you fly from Columbia Regional Airport, you've already got the home court advantage. Skip the stress. Enjoy fast check-ins, short security lines, and nonstop flights on American and United Airlines. Whether it's the big tournament or your next getaway, COU makes every trip a winning play. Score your travel advantage at flycou.com. See you at COU, your home court in the sky.
The Club at Old Hawthorne is a terrific golf course with amazing practice facilities, which is why the Mizzou golf teams play here. Here's what you might not know. The Club at Old Hawthorne is a community with a welcoming environment that's a perfect fit for an active lifestyle. Golf, tennis, pickleball, swimming, and a fitness center with classes all at one club. The Club at Old Hawthorne. Visit oldhawthorne.com to learn more or schedule a tour. I'm Mike Kelly, the voice of the Missouri Tigers. How much do I love Old Hawthorne? I live here.
Black and gold season never ends at the Tiger Team Store. Gear up for game day with the largest official selection of black and gold gear and gifts. From the latest Mizzou SEC gear to everything you need for your tailgate. The Tiger Team Store is your store for all things Mizzou. The Tiger Team Store has moved and is now located inside Mizzou Arena. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. with extended hours on game day or online at tigerteamstore.com. It's always black and gold season at the Tiger Team Store.
Dear weekend, Toyota trucks are raring to go. Gearing up for fall? Tundra is all in for hauling. Going off the beaten path? Tacoma says, let's ride. Both trucks pack sweet tech, posh cabins, and Toyota's legendary reliability, so you can make every weekend epic. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
See your local Toyota dealer today.
Cruz back to Porter, middle of the floor. In the paint for Phillips. Turns right side, jump hook misses. Rebound tipped up by Cruz, and he got fouled as it goes in.
Jacob Cruz all over the place. 20 points tonight, and he leads his team en route to the victory, 91-73. We're here on the wrap-up show. Hello, I'm Matt Michaels, and there were a couple other games across the Southeastern Conference that we can tell you about tonight. One of them just went final, and the Tennessee Volunteers are now 4-0 overall. All those games have been played at Food City, formerly Thompson Bowling Arena. 91-66 winners over the Rice Owls tonight, as Okpara got 20 points and 8 boards for the Volunteers, who scored 52 in the second half. They led by 13 at halftime and extended that to a blowout, 91-66. Georgia defended Stegman Coliseum by the score of 87-57 over the Rattlers of Florida A&M. Georgia is 5-0, as is Missouri. Wilkins for the Dogs, 14 points, 4 steals, 5 blocks. Good night for Mr. Wilkins. He had an interesting stat stuffer line there, and the Bulldogs are now 5-0 this season. Over the course of the weekend that was just yesterday, the Auburn Tigers played a tight one against the Houston Cougars, but just dropped it to the number one team in the country. 73-72 is the victory for Houston over Auburn last night. And 10th-ranked Florida defeated the U, Miami, 82-68 one day ago. That game played on a neutral site in Jacksonville. Again here tonight, Missouri, 91, Prairie View A&M 73, 20 points for Cruz, 6 in double figures, a double-double for Sean Phillips Jr., his second of the season as the Tigers advance to 5-0. Take a look across the rest of the men's top 25 on this Monday night when we return to the wrap-up show on the Central Bank Tiger Network from Learfield.
Quirk Hard Seltzer is a proud partner of Mizzou Athletics. With a winning lineup of flavors including Breakout, Stars, Cherry Blossom, and Lime, and Strawberry, Lemon, and Basil, Quirk packs a Tiger's Pulse-sized punch of award-winning flavor made with real fruit juice. Crack a Quirk, Missouri's hard seltzer, when rooting on MIZ this season. 90 calories per 12-ounce serving, gluten-free. Quirk Hard Seltzer, crafted by Boulevard Brewing Company, born and brewed Missouri. Must be 21 plus. Please enjoy responsibly.
We believe banking should make your life greater. It starts with affordable options to meet today's needs and tomorrow's dreams. From smart account options that fit your style to flexible loans for what comes next. It means convenient ways to access and manage your money whenever you need it and wherever you're headed. Most of all, it takes great support. Someone you can count on for trusted guidance and to be there for you every step of the way. Great options, great convenience, great support. For life, Great Southern Bank. Understanding what really matters. Member FDIC.
A message about safe driving from University of Missouri head basketball coach Dennis Gates.
Basketball requires everyone to be responsible teammates. Driving requires the same exact thing. Crashes can be avoided by practicing safe driving habits. Please leave all distractions aside. Once you're behind that wheel, that is your number one priority. Buckle up, phone down. Slow down, drive sober.
Brought to you by Save Mo Lives.
At MU Healthcare, believing anything is possible is how we treat every patient. It's how we find answers to medicine's most difficult questions, like uncovering new ways to help the body fight cancer, renewing hope for epilepsy patients, and stopping muscular dystrophy in its tracks. At MU Healthcare, we won't stop searching for answers, because when it comes to your health, we never settle. Neither should you.
Baseline left inbound at Stone for Missouri. Stone holds and looks. Throws it in left baseline. Cruz off the catch. Knocks down a three from the left corner. Missouri leads 84-50.
A lot of Jacob Cruz on the highlight reel. You could understand why with his 20 points on 7 of 10 shooting and that one of 4 triples he made en route to Missouri's 91-73 win over Prairie View A&M. Some other games in the top 25 in big-time men's basketball. One in action. 5 minutes to play in the second half, and the Zags are holding it down at the Kennel against Southern Utah. 13th ranked Gonzaga 108, Southern Utah 43. A 49-16 disparity in the second half, and yes, there are still 5 minutes to play in that game as Huff for the Zags has 22-6 and could add more because there's still time left out there in the Pacific Northwest. 25th ranked NC State, new to the rankings this week if memory serves, defeats VCU 85-79. Ian Raleigh is 85 for NC State, is paced by the 28 points of Mr. Williams with 7 rebounds as the Wolfpack are 4-0 overall and 4-0 at home. Iowa State, 16th ranked, hosting Stonehill College up in Ames. If you're wondering where Stonehill College is, like I was, they're out in Massachusetts, south of Boston. And they will have a long trip home because Stonehill College could not defeat Iowa State tonight. 96-57, the final score for the Cyclones. Jefferson at 23 points, 9 boards, 7 assists in a complete night. The Clones are 4-0 overall, 3-0 at home. 23rd ranked Wisconsin rounding out the top 25 in non-SEC action as the Badgers are 4-0 overall. They defeated SIU Edwardsville 94-69 tonight as Boyd for the Badgers goes for 22 points. SIU's Pickett with 12. The Cougars are 3-2 overall, 2-1 away from home. Wisconsin is 4-0 and will stay in the rankings perhaps another week, pending the schedules. I don't know. It's that time of year where you get a whole hodgepodge of games. Teams from all different parts of the country come to see the sights, and that includes Columbia, Missouri. And it will be that way for the Coyotes of South Dakota on Thursday night. That's Missouri's next opponent here at Mizzou Arena. And our pregame coverage with the Shelter Insurance pregame show comes your way at 6:30 for a 7 p.m. tip-off. And we'll be happy to bring you the wrap-up show when all is said and done in that contest. I'd like to thank everybody who had a hand in bringing you the broadcast here tonight, especially the one and the only Jerry Kelly, doing great work for us as always at our Learfield World Headquarters in Jefferson City. Thanks as well to Jeremy Washington, our engineer here at the arena, and a big thank you as always to David Dickey Nutt for making our wrap-up show so entertaining. I couldn't possibly do it. Coach Nutt finds a way, no matter what. Even after a 91-73 win over Prairie View A&M here tonight. Again, 20 for Cruz, 12 for 3 Missouri players, Porter, Phillips, and Stone. Phillips part of his double-double with 12 points, 13 boards. 13 points for Ant Robinson, 10 for Mark Mitchell in somewhat limited minutes, at least when it counted, but still very efficient as the Tigers have 6 in dubs and get their 5th win of the campaign. One more time, Missouri 91, Prairie View A&M 73. For all those mentioned, I am merely Matt Michaels saying thanks for listening. We'll talk to you next time on the Wrap-Up Show here on the Central Bank Tiger Network from Learfield.
You've been listening to the Mizzou Wrap-Up Show. The preceding has been a Learfield presentation on the Central Bank Tiger Network.